Y'all, listen. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
First of all, I do want to start off by saying this for me. I am a good place where I don't need nobody. And let's keep this in mind too. I'm 51, so I don't want anybody below 46 to talk to. They can't bring me nothing but drama. Okay? So let's keep that in mind when we have this conversation.
You know what though? You know what? I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, listen, my kids are 34 and 33, right? So I don't want to date anybody under 40, if that's a better way of saying it. Because right now I'm dealing get up this morning, it's telling me I've got 3 views from this rat girlfriend will not leave me alone. And I'm trying not to be petty.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going mute.
I am gonna say though, I have friends in the real world who got some young ones. They're little cougars out here. And
Holly,
listen,
I'm not dating anyone that could be close to my children. Even though my oldest daughter's husband is almost my age. I don't want to do it. I mean, I just don't. But
yeah,
you
I think
never
it's maybe
know.
personal preference.
I mean, it's just like not trying to be funny. And please, no one take this. Please, no one take this and run with it. I'm not attracted to white men. It's just not what I'm attracted to. Like, I just, I know what I like.
Yeah. And that again too is a preference, That ain't got nothing to do with nothing else but preference. At least to me. Because listen, let me tell you something. I literally I've dated everything but a Puerto Rican. And
Mira, Puerto Rican
Puerto
is
Ricans.
loco.
I'm scared of Puerto Ricans. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
should be.
Motherfuckers is fine as hell.
You should be, because you know what
Are
my
God.
last name is. So you know I was with one. Okay?
Listen,
Okay.
when I tell you, I promise you, I'm talking about God's gift to motherfucking earth. Fine than a motherfucker. I'm talking about, bitch, I have your panties wet just looking at them.
Hey,
Okay?
Hannah.
But they are dangerous, bitch.
Let me show y'all's baby.
You ain't never been dickmatized the way them motherfuckers that have you dickmatized.
Theo is living his best life. Okay, I gotta count the drawer. I'm here.
Mind you, let me tell you something. I have never dated a Puerto Rican, but baby, I got plenty and many of friends, cousins, aunts, all that who have. And honey, I've never. Listen, listen, listen. Yeah, I'm like, yep, nope, I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want it. No. But I've also tried to, be with a white man. And to me, I'm not gonna lie, boring for me. Like, real shit. To me, except for the one that I quote unquote dated, but we were in, like, it was a fucking party every day. Like, he was trying to be serious, but I was just trying to be, listen, sir, you got the plug, honey. You know what I'm saying? And I was 18. Girl, I said, listen, okay? But then I ended up with a Mexican, and listen, my ex-husband, honey, dangerous, scary, had me doing things that, you know what I'm saying? So, that's the closest I ever got, and bitch, I learned my lesson.
Thank y'all for the gift.
And Jeff, let me tell you, my husband now, by blood, he is Mexican. Yes, 100%. And he will forever and always, you know what I'm saying, be a huge advocate for his culture, his community, all of that. But I told him, honey, listen, you are the whitest man I've ever been with, sir. But
Can you not get sidetracked?
yeah, we wanted to go live because we had some questions. You know what I'm saying? And we would like for you guys to come up in the panel and just discuss, like, who do you think is the prize in the relationship? Is it the man, the woman? Is it both? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Some days he is, some days she is. Even if you're in the same sex, is it some days your partner's, some days yours? You know what I'm saying? Do you date? Like, do you think that people date younger or older for the manipulation that they think they can have? Hello, hello.
Hi,
Y'all,
y'all.
it's noon. It's 12 o'clock, okay?
Hey, with your shit.
You said what? Jess?
I didn't hear.
I told her I'm bored. Don't come up here with her shit today.
No.
And I'm just saying, listen, it's 12 o'clock, okay? Listen, the creepy crawlers don't come out till night. So get up in the box, y'all. Even if it's your first time, join the conversation.
Yeah,
Y'all
grab
know
a
without
go on
Jess,
mute. No
I
one's
never
gonna see
ever would
you.
have made it in a box.
I appreciate you, girl. But you did last night say that Ratina was your favorite, so pretend I'm invisible, okay?
Oh my God. Is Regina in here?
I don't know. I've shared it to her.
And then you gonna have the nerve to ask for that hoe.
No, because I
Hold
was
on,
going to
let
say,
me
you're
drop
my
this bit.
favorite. Y'all are all my favorite. But Jess, I do need to know, what size does Theo wear? Like, how much does he weigh? He looks so
Okay,
teeny
look,
tiny.
Theo. Okay, Theo got a box of stuff over the weekend, and it was extra small.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a little too big for him. So if anybody gets him anything, keep it at the extra small. Because when I get off, I'm going to get some leg warmers from
Mm-hmm.
um, Walmart, and I'm going to make him a couple sweaters because only extra small is fitting him.
Yeah, because I have a little one and she wears an extra small, but he looks so much tinier.
Yeah, he's not even reading a pound yet, y'all.
Oh, so he's just teeny weeny.
He's
Can I
really little.
can I ask
Don't
a
they max
question?
out
You
at like
bitches
three
better
thirty
not
five?
judge me.
What?
Okay, have you guys ever made cracked chicken in a crock pot?
I have.
Okay, so this is my first time doing it in the crock pot. And do I add any like chicken broth or anything?
I
Just
do.
because you do?
I do.
Okay. Just because I got all the seasonings and then the cheese, and I'm like, that looks dry than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I add a little bit, but that's how my mama does it. So that's the only way I know how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, like Virgo said, just a little bit.
Okay. Just to like cover the bottom.
Pretty much, I think is what I usually add. Just enough so you can like see it in the bottom.
Yeah.
Because it'll be dry.
That's what I said. Like, hold on, this shit look a little bit dry.
That's what I do.
Yeah, so that way I ain't got to cook tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'ma shut the fuck up, and I would like to hear your guys' opinions because I'm a nosy bitch.
So you want to know who's more important or
Not
who?
more important, but like who's the prize in the relationship? Do you feel it's both one, the other? Do you feel like you know, do
I
you feel
think it's
like
my
people date?
husband,
So
but
okay,
my husband thinks it's me. So,
and you think it's your husband, correct?
right.
Okay.
I believe it could be both.
Yeah.
Me too, because to me, my husband, he hung the moon.
On our men, right? I done did all of that. I'm not doing that anymore. So I may not be the prize. If we can't come in, and I'm sick, as everybody knows. So if you can't come in and pick up where I'm gonna be slacking, then I'm probably not gonna be anybody's prize currently.
I think you would be anybody's prize. You don't know how good you are, Jess. You sell yourself short.
You really do.
If you could see yourself through my eyeballs, girl,
But that's how a relationship is supposed to be, where you're slacking, they're supposed to pick up, just like vice
Exactly.
versa.
Exactly. That's why most relationships, realistically, the good ones that actually last and work are, what is it, 20/80? Because not everybody is going to be their 100% selves, especially when
You
you're
just
older.
went through what I went through last year. You seen that. That man love bomb. I did not see that coming. So I am very weary of anything.
I
You know
don't
what I
blame
mean?
you
But
there. I really don't.
so I just, and I know that I'm younger, whatever, and I've only been with 5 people in my life, but uh, I feel like you got to meet me where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like Jeff is
Yeah.
Jeff is 11 years older than me. Okay.
I'm 50 also.
And even though he's 11 years older than me and should have been 11 years more advanced than me, he met me where I was at. I met him where he was at. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what a good relationship is, though, Holly.
and that's what I'm
Everybody ain't
saying. Like,
100% all the time.
right. So girl, he met me in, I feel like the worst time. But I don't think that I went after him because I was going to manipulate him. And I don't think that he went and gave me a chance because he thought he was going to manipulate me. I mean, in a little bit of ways, I feel like a little bit of him felt like I was just going to be some young, dumb fuck real quick that he could wham bam, thank you, ma'am. But listen,
Bro, the
you
way
know,
that man looks at you, he loves you.
but we
Told
also
us.
been through a lot. He played with me a lot in the beginning. I mean, listen, I in ways I played with him as well, meaning I didn't stop communication with shit. I had people dropping shoes off to try to get my attention. That tennis shoes, Jordan, Air Force, heels, taking me on shopping sprees, fucking offering me this, that, and the third, the perfect life. I mean, the CEO who had just bought the building I was working at the time asked me out on a date. He was going to take me on an airplane. Mind you, never been on an airplane at that time. I said, "Oh, you crazy. You trying to do 50 Shades of Gray, honey. I'm not getting off this ground. Hell no." Right? I was, whatever. But I used to, I don't know why, but from the jump, I would call Jeff and tell him about all these guys, all of them. As Jeff was playing with me, and I mean playing with me, meaning once we started to have sex, he was telling me that he wasn't ready for a relationship. He didn't know what he wanted. He's just trying to have fun. But then he would treat me like I was his one and only, his, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I was like, hold on, dude, are you trying to play me right now? Cause sir, I am the coach, bitch. You know? But I was catching feelings as he was like pulling me in, but then pushing me away. Like, so he mind fucked me a little bit there. But then once I started getting to the point of, okay, no, not listen, sir. I'm looking for the real deal. So if you're gonna just keep playing, I'm cool. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Then he was like, oh, wait a minute. She ain't playing. She's not gonna be playing these games forever.
I'll be back because I'll be back. Let me pull myself together because I'm getting a little uncomfortable. Let me get my mind right. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I can't. Oh, people kill me.
Lola, I don't know. I just had a package delivered. That's why Lola's barking.
Mine bark just because they're breathing.
All I have is a squirrel.
Little dogs are yappy.
Yeah, girl, especially Lola's ass.
I have a miniature Shawini and then a regular weenie dog. I swear you don't need no alarm. I got them. If somebody even thinks about driving by maybe sometime tomorrow, they're going to start barking right now. It's what they do.
Yeah.
I have 2 pit bulls that like to tell on our cats.
Aw.
So anytime the cats move, both of the dogs go crazy.
Mine are so spoiled, they don't even know their dogs. Because the kids are teenagers now. They don't much need you no more, you know? My pups still need me.
My mom had 4 pit Germans. No, 3 pit Germans and 1 German and 1 pit. Okay.
Those good dogs.
Listen, it was an accident. We called 911 because listen, Trina and Scrappy. Trina was a hoe. She was a hoe. But all them dogs lived to be 17, 18 years old. My mom just lost Max, her last one. He was
That's amazing.
17. He was 17. She just lost him.
Oh,
Not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
is she
Oh,
okay?
Ooh, sort of. It was her emotional support animal, and
I wouldn't be okay.
yeah, but she got her friend with her, and you know what I'm saying. She'll get through it. She'll get
Oh,
through
my
it.
heart goes out to her, man.
But here's my dumbass. I'm like looking up on Facebook for puppies, and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Let her get through this first. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the right thing to do when that happens, but that's probably what I would do too.
I would as well because that sometimes that right there can help them get through it better.
Right.
Yeah, but my mom, she lives in where we grew up. She moved back over there. And right when the neighbor found out, because he seen her carrying him out to bring him to the Humane Society, he offered her a puppy right there. He was like, hey, Mama Tracy, you know what I'm saying? You know I got a dog. Your choice. You pick it. I'll pay for it. That's the one thing that I love. Listen, I know everybody gets on this app and acts some type of way and tries to use certain words to try to shame people or make people feel less than. I live in a good neighborhood, okay? Now, now I do. But the hood, quote unquote, that I grew up in, I don't give a shit how many of us have left, got into better areas, bigger houses. We all go back. Our moms and dads all live around there still. Grandmas, grandpas, all that. That's a community in itself. That's a village. You know what I'm saying? Like how you see my mom walking out with her dog passed away and some random neighbor comes up to my mom and offered, like, you don't get that everywhere.
That's how it is around here too.
Yep.
Everybody knows everybody. Everybody is welcome everywhere. It don't matter who you are, where you come from. You can sit at my table.
Yep, girl. No
Everybody's
kid goes
there for
hungry and no
everybody.
child gets undisciplined. Don't play with me.
Nope. Oh, they used to discipline when my kids were out running because we live in the country. Oh, Theo. He just makes my
He
heart
worked all
happy.
day. Here, Ranger, here's your baby.
He
Here's
worked
all
all
y'all's
day.
baby.
With his ball sack out and all.
He won't
Always.
put it away. I put a sticker on it. Theo, your aunties. Say hey to your aunties.
Hi, baby Theo.
Theo.
Beautiful.
Hi, little
He
man.
saved me, y'all, because
I look for his
I
videos
text
every
you,
day. Me
Holly,
and my
to tell
daughter.
you what was wrong with me.
All right.
Theo, hey, say hi to the baby. Hey, ladies.
That was a
Theo,
little wave.
we're going home. You want to go home? Theo, can you come on?
Now
He's
this
Excuse
worked
is
hard
me.
today.
we're gonna make fun of your auntie Jess, Lola. Let me tell you why. Cause she's
Oh,
raising
thank
Theo.
you.
She is raising Theo to be a 2025 post COVID child. Let me tell you how. Getting him all technology savvy and shit. He goes live and everything. Yet this girl goes into a camera and she looking at it like, the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, mine don't. Mine won't look right into it.
Under the bridge, you can make videos of him. He don't mind.
Theo performs. Look at that.
Lola's conceited, so she will. She'll know what to do in front of a camera.
Papa, come
Can't hit me
on.
live and stuff. Theo, listen, I give it 2 more months and Theo's gonna be holding the phone by himself.
Oh yes.
He's gonna have a little tripod and a baby backpack. Right?
You ready?
Also, can I just make a point real quick? This is why we don't do topic lives, because bitch, we literally talk about everything.
Yeah, it always goes left every time.
Every time. Which I'm not mad at it at all. I'm just saying, this is why we don't do the topic lives, because it's about literally everything.
Did y'all hear that bang just now?
No.
That was
That
me.
was my
Sorry.
head. It was my head.
What
I
happened?
had the cabinets open. I was putting up dishes from the dishwasher, and I turned around and just ran right into it.
Girl, I'm sorry because I threw the phone down on the counter. I thought it was me. Sorry. Yeah, follow Theo's account. I can't put it in the box right now, but he has a page.
I do.
Just your buddy.
See, also,
Can one of the mods fix Holly and put her back in the big box? Please and thank you.
I don't know how.
Well, we know you don't.
Mm-mm.
girl, listen. I'm a bad mod, okay? I'm a rogue mod.
Okay, it's fixed now. Here comes Ratitina.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Hey,
It's
girl,
the
hey.
time of the year.
Holly, did you see my message?
No, I did
Hey,
not. But
repeat.
listen, you hear my bitch say "Holly Jolly Christmas."
I
Emphasize
think
on the
you
Holly.
should go read your message. Thank you. Because I'm going to stay here, but, and
Jingle,
As you should.
I'm going to work through it.
jingle bells, jingle all the
Oh, you
way.
said you wanted to see Theo's balls. You hear her singing about your balls, Theo. She said
What
Theo's
fun
balls.
it is to see Theo's balls every day. Hey, Theo's balls, Theo's balls, Theo's balls all the way.
Is she singing, buddy? She singing.
He looks so proud to have a song about him.
Rutina,
Yes.
could you please message me back about what we talked about like a couple days ago so I can get that to you, please and thank you.
Oh,
Yo, I gotta show you what I did yesterday, okay? Tell me that's not the cutest thing ever.
That is adorable. You know, one of those little stick-em cut-out things almost got towed down at Hardee's, jumped out while I was trying to order my food.
I know you were
That
telling
had
me.
me laughing way too hard, Jess.
What?
That had me laughing way too hard.
Listen,
You can't trust a cardboard cutout.
can't trust nothing. Let me be quiet. Let me get your head right, girl. Shut up.
When I tell you I did too much, I did too much. But listen, when I go back to work, I ain't got to worry about shit.
all I ask is that you pay the bill connected to what I sent you. Can you finish what I asked you to do the other day?
Yes, I'm definitely going to take care of that. You just need to get me going.
I said, can you send the bill that I sent you that's attached to that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm doing stuff, so.
No, I cannot. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, you just tried to play me. I know.
Who did?
Who you talking to, Jess?
Who's playing you?
I'll talk to you.
I sent you what you asked. It's in your DMs.
Okay, hold on. On here or
On,
us?
on Snap.
Okay.
Girl, copy it and listen. Go to the Dollar Tree, bitch. All that's $1. All of that is $1. Okay. Listen, that thing right there. That was a shower or a shower. That was a curtain thing. Girl, I just taped that bitch right there. Yep, sure did.
I
My
did all
front
that
door.
too.
Listen, I'm telling you guys, I am what I am. Okay, balling on a budget, bitch. This right here. Let me just show you how cute this is. That right there, cute as hell, right? A shower curtain, ho. That's a shower curtain. Yes, ma'am.
You're creative like me.
Listen, this right here, bitch. We didn't have a full thing of wrapping paper left, so I just took a whole bunch of pieces and put them bitches together. And then to make it look cute, I put bows so that way you couldn't see the duct tape.
It's cute.
Okay, like I will make some shit happen with nothing.
Oh, me too. My house looks like the Griswolds threw up in here. But it's always like that. I freaking love Christmas.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of Grinch shit downstairs because that's what I did not last year but the year before. But I was like, I'm not doing the Grinch this year. Next year, I think I'm gonna do pink and white. I don't know yet. Jeff be
Oh,
thinking I'm
my
crazy.
friend did pink and white this year. She got everything at Five Below and at Pop Shelf.
I want a black
And I think
Christmas
she
tree.
spent like $100 to do her house.
I want that black Christmas tree on TikTok, but maybe not.
That's what I want. I want a black Christmas tree. I want to do the Nightmare Before Christmas theme this year for Christmas.
Oh, I
Oh, that'll
love
be
that.
cute. Girl, Walgreens
Oh my
here
God, that
always
sounds
has
like a
Nightmare Before
vibrator is
Christmas.
broke.
You said your what is broke?
Do what?
You said your what?
You said it sounds like the vibrator's broke.
That's what I thought she said. Man, my vibrator just broke. Like
That's what
what?
I thought.
Jess, is that what you said?
It sound like it. You hear it? I'm trying to see if I should wait for this rug to spin out before I dip out. Make sure it didn't fall apart.
Do you guys do the mistletoe?
I don't have anybody to kiss.
She
like
said I only have 15 trees. Girl.
You have Theo.
Look, I like the elf on the shelf with my grandbabies.
That's
I
what I
told
do.
my daughter that I'm about to go buy us a big house where it has a mother-in-law suite, and I'm gonna live down there.
Listen, let me make sure that this isn't too there's no revealing. There might be. But listen, so I'm not gonna show the picture. But my husband took a picture with his crew, you know, and girl, it looks like his motherfucking kindergarten picture. I said, oh, look at you, so handsome and smexy. So then I put it up, but I was gonna show it, but no. Also, you guys want to see something else? I'm just showing everything. It is what it is. Look at it. We were drunk as hell in this picture. Didn't even remember it the next day. Crazy times, honey. So what are you guys doing today?
I'm at work.
Oh.
It's a lazy day for me. I done everything all week long with my husband, taking care of him and the kids. The house is clean. I'm done today.
Thank you for the Papa.
I'm just cleaning up while nobody's home.
Yeah. I know when we have kids, Elf on the Shelf, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I
I
cannot
still
wait.
have our elf on the shelf.
Yeah. We do it when our nieces and nephews are over here, like if they sleep over.
It's fun.
It is fun, and the kids love it.
Oh, yeah. Y'all are quiet. You know? Listen, you guys, I've been off for what, 3 weeks with y'all? And I swore I was going to be on TikTok oh so much. And now I'm going back. And I'm like, oh, I was barely on
You
TikTok.
ain't even been on here that much.
I know. That's because I've been healing, getting my mind right, and getting ready to get back into it, honey. I got plans when I go back. Like, listen, I got plans when I get back. I'm going back and I'm walking in to a motherfucking promotion or something, girl. I'm going back straight motivated and just that's gonna be my only focus. You know? Betty, I have a question. Stephanie, I'm not trying to call you out, come at you, attack you, nothing, but I am very curious why you come in here all the time. You don't say anything, but you're in here every time we're live. Now, is it either because you just want to be nosy, which, hey, it is what it is, right? Or like, I'm just confused, I guess. I'm here talking to you, but I got your name pulled up so I can't see the damn comments. Did she answer y'all?
No.
No, I haven't seen the answer yet.
No, she didn't.
But I'm scrolling and I like to listen. I don't speak because I'm intimidated.
Can I ask, why are you intimidated?
Congratulations, Paperback and Classy Girl. They were the winners of my giveaway, y'all. Just letting y'all know.
Oh, congratulations. Listen, again, I'm not coming at you. I'm not attacking you. I'm not calling you out. But I am curious because I've seen it and heard it myself. My own eyeballs and my own earlobes have heard that you don't like me. You don't like the girls over here. We're the mean girls. Which, okay, if you got that perception of us, fine. I just don't get the intimidation. Like, maybe you can help me understand why anybody would feel that. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly, I don't know what would intimidate you about me or anyone who's in the panel.
I ain't a mean girl. I was just grumpy for a couple days.
I'm not intimidating at all. I'm so sweet.
You
That's what I'm
are.
saying. Like, are we just naive on this side? For real? Because I mean, it's like, okay, we joke and laugh and say we're the mean girls now because people call us the mean girls. But then when you go back and re-listen to the lives and re-listen to this live versus somebody else's live, I'm like, bitch, as long as we've been live, we could go live for 48 hours, take shifts and everything, okay? And none of the hosts' lives or the panels or the comment cousins be acting like this or talking like this. Now, do we call shit out? Yes. Do we overtalk? Fuck yes. Do we interrupt? Yes. But like,
Hell yeah.
But
I
that
don't
ain't
think we
mean.
go
That's
through.
just who you are.
I'll be back, y'all.
Okay. I just don't think that people just be coming for people's throat in our lives. Like, I don't. And if anybody does call somebody out in an aggressive way, there's usually 9 times out of 10 a very um
A
a
good
very
reason.
deserving reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, go ahead.
Hey y'all. I'm only gonna be up here for a quick second because I'm watching my show. I feel like people really okay, so we do talk a lot. We all got some big mouths between Holly, between me, Rutina, Unknown, Jess, all of us, we all got some big mouths. Okay. But we're very we engage with our people. Not yet, say what, I'm gonna try dragon fruit. But like we're very engaged with our I don't like calling y'all followers. Like I really call y'all friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't like calling y'all followers and all that other shit because that just sound like some groupie ass shit. But
Y'all
like
are
we
very
really a
welcoming.
community. What'd you say, Cassie?
Y'all are very welcoming, I believe. All of y'all are.
Right, and we do stuff for each other, and we hold each other down, and we do these things. Jess just did a giveaway. We've done giveaways. We do blogger events. These other people, I don't see them doing a fuck ass thing. So of course they're gonna talk their shit. Of course they're gonna have issues. Of course they gonna See, Cosmic, if I call you a follower, she gonna steal everything out my shoe. Like, Jesus. So I like the mean girl names that y'all give because our actions on this app shows different. But we'll run with it. And that's the thing. Everything negative y'all say about us, we turn it into something funny. Holly who? Holly still got that name. Holly who? I got
Yeah.
to call my platform the shoe because somebody said I lived in a shoe.
I really don't get the mean thing though.
Well, I'm not
Because
putting
we call
powder in
people
my
out.
nose. Okay,
Hold
I'm
on,
not putting
Batty.
powder in my nose.
Batty.
Oh,
Wait a minute, Batty. Before you think that, because I did start off asking specifically you on the intimidation question because you said you were intimidated. So I was directly asking you why you feel that way. But I'm asking in general, like this is a general statement for anybody that's in here that don't normally come here, that claims that, we're all these things. Like, I'm trying to see your perspective on why you see me, my platform, my panel, other panels that I'm on. Why do you see us in that way? Like, what are we just naive and we just really don't see it because it's us we're being talked about? Like, because I've asked and I'm asking again, like, what is your perspective? Like, what do you see that I don't see in me or that comes from me? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. I'm
He's genuinely curious and wants to know like what y'all see.
like, I feel like Reddit is easier to have these conversations because, again, people feel more comfortable to say what they feel because they're coming from an anonymous page. So you are able to have those conversations. You know what I'm saying? But on TikTok, it's like you come on live and you're like, I'm done fighting. Tell me what the issue is. And nobody wants to come forward. And it's like, no, just like, shit, just tell me. You're a bitch. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took accountability for it. It was a day where there was a lot of back and forth. And listen, I'm not even saying nothing about that. You said that you were just scrolling today, but you stay quiet because you're intimidated. Okay? So I'm asking you specifically, why do you feel that way? Like, why do you feel that you need to be first off, why do you feel you need to be intimidated by anybody on this app? Especially when you're in the comfort of your own space, meaning not platform, not TikTok, not box, your own place, meaning you turn on the camera. You know what I'm saying? Just turn the camera on. You're in what you built. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a shoe, whether it's a house, whether it's a shack, whether it's a trailer, whether it's whatever, a cardboard box, it's your space and place that you built on your own or with the help of your partner or whatever. Even if the shit was given down to you, hand me down, it's still your comfort place. So why would anybody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm curious. I genuinely want to know. Like, I know people be, into the serial schmurder type of thing, like Criminal Minds. They want to know why people act a certain way, why they harm people, hurt people, whatever. I'm curious to know, like, why?
Malibu just made a good point. She said that maybe a lot of people have really bad social anxiety.
Well, and I see that. I see that. I see that. I see that. Do you think that having these kind of conversations though and being open and just saying what the fuck you feel would kind of help you with that?
I would think so. I don't have social anxiety. I was just scared of boxes, but now I just like being up here because I just love y'all.
It's a daily real life for me. I promise you, listen, there is nothing in this world, nothing in this world, do you hear me? That anybody in front of you, behind you, on the side of you have that you can't get. Or there's nothing that anybody could take away from you if you don't let them. You get what I'm saying? You should not, I don't care how old you are. I don't give a shit. Listen, when I tell you, I'm speaking this shit because I tell my mom this all the time. Mom, you are 56 years old. Okay? You need to stop living like I can't tell you how to live, but at the same time, like we all got to make a choice in life, right? I'm not going to bite my tongue to make somebody else comfortable while I'm sitting here sweating, turning like a red potato because I'm uncomfortable just to make somebody else comfortable. No, my feelings matter too. I don't give a fuck the people we go back and forth with, all the things, like everybody's feelings matter. And everybody's feelings in a lot of ways are valid because our opinions, everybody got them. All of them are valid because we all see shit from different perspectives.
And a lot of people don't see, Holly, because they don't realize that you are approachable. People can come to you and have a civil, grown up, regular conversation without all the screaming and hollering. I think a lot of people think that if a creator is loud or a live streamer is loud or if they voice their opinion that they're just kind of scary.
And
If
you know,
that I may not be saying that right, but
No, I agree with that. On board. Like I was gonna say that too. Like it's not. I don't think it's so much your platform. Just make it. It's a lot of people. Like a lot of people message me and be like, "I support you, ladies, because y'all are strong. You guys are vocal. I can't do the stuff that y'all do. Like so, some people aren't confrontational. Some people, are real. If somebody does something to them, they're just like, oh." And just let them do something to them. But when we stand up and we fight for what's right, and I think a lot of people ain't even intimidated in here. They just can't speak because shit, they know you could be in the comments, you could say something in the comments, and then now they running with it, now they looking up your life, and then some people can't handle it. Some
right.
people can't handle the backlash that comes with it. Some people
I
can't.
agree with that 100% because
Yeah,
I'm
some
not
people can't. They can't
confrontational at
help
all.
that. They can't. They're not. That's why they just sit and just be like. They'll probably be behind their screen like, talk that shit, girl. Yep, I agree. But they can't say it in the comments because one person see them and they be like, oh, that bitch was over there talking shit. Up. Let me put their name in Google. Let me find out where they live, and they might have a history. And then some people we be like, fuck y'all. I don't care if you got my information, but some people really be like, ooh, they be scared. You know what
Scared
I
of it,
mean?
yeah.
So.
Yeah. But
Because I ain't confrontational. I'm terrified of confrontation. I ain't never been in a fight. I mean, I could probably hit somebody, but I would feel terrible the next day about it. But I'm just not wired that way. I just love people. But somehow being up here with y'all, I'm able to kind of be more direct than I would be if I was by myself.
Love that for you. I love that for you. I'm very confrontational. I'm sorry. If I
Y'all
feel
are,
some
but
way, I'm
I
gonna
just
say
ain't.
you know what? Listen, this is where the naive part comes into me because to me, my opinion of myself, very biased, but I feel like I'm not even confrontational. Now, I know that sounds dumb as fuck because,
No,
bitch,
you're
yes,
plain
I
spoken.
am.
You say what you think
But
when you think it.
you are.
I am. But here's the thing. This is how I feel. And I'm like this in real life. I promise you, I'm like this in real life. Okay. It's not that I'm not approachable. It's that if we're going to have a conversation, okay, then we got to be honest. Like, you can't come to me and say, I want to have a conversation. And then bullshit on either what the timeline was or what happened or what was said or something like that. And I'm going to look at you and I'm going to cut it off. Like, hold on, wait a minute. So let me get this straight. Trust me, I do it to my husband every time we have a little disagreement. I'd be like, hold on, sir, hold on. And he'll tell
That's
me,
just the way you're wired. That's
yeah,
okay
and
to be
he'll be
that way.
like,
There's
"Well,
nothing
let
wrong
me
with it.
finish." And I'm like, "Hold up, I'm not gonna let you bullshit me." No, no. Now I understand that I have ADHD, so I also can't hold a fucking thought to save my life, which is why they just blurt out. But I know when and where, and I also know how to be respectful to the point where I can shut the fuck up and let you finish. Like, I'm going to resort back to the time I had that conversation with Shannon in her live, in her boxes.
I remember
I
that.
shut up a very much, like a very much. It's when she was just bullshitting. I was like, Shannon, come on. Like, are we really going to do this? Like, stop it. And then all of a sudden, I'm the issue. Just like with the scammy clause, me going into her live. I was very respectful in them comments. I literally have it recorded. I recorded it just so that way it can't be twisted or turned that I said something I didn't or that I came in rude as fuck. Because no, I did not. I literally screen recorded from when I joined to what I was saying. I was not disrespectful nor rude. It's
Right.
just when you say like, what? You know?
But I also don't think being confrontational is necessarily a bad thing. It just means you're willing to handle shit that may make some people uncomfortable. Shit. You're not gonna just do whatever you want to me. I'm gonna address it. Now, non-confrontational people, I get it. But me, I don't care what's gonna come with it. Either we're gonna resolve the issue or we're gonna fight about it. Either or, I'm down for whatever. But you're not gonna bother me, or you're not gonna bother the people that I fuck with.
It ain't really being confrontational. Y'all are willing to speak up. Like, right or wrong, you speak up, you voice your
I'll
opinion.
speak up. I'll speak up in any chat. I'm really good at that. I'll go hard for anybody I love in a chat. But it's just recently that I have kind of found my voice. But in real life, I'm not confrontational. Like, I'm not the strict parent. I'm not the hard to please friend. I'm easygoing. I don't hardly holler. But people lately have just been making me grumpy
Yeah.
because it's so wrong that they have these opinions on people that they don't really know, like Hollymae, Bree, Jess, Malibu, Ratina, especially Katie. I mean, they don't know y'all. They just know what you look like in a box. And so they just go with whatever people say, like Mean
I
Girls,
want
for
to.
example.
I want to respond to this comment. It says, my self esteem is shot to hell, so I stay quiet. Plus, I'm not good with small talk. The first part is what I want to address, the self esteem thing. I I don't know if it's because I went through a self esteem crisis, and I kind of feel like I did for no reason because I'm a dramatic fucking person. Literally, like dramatic as fuck. Like, bitch, I could be driving in the car, and I promise you, a song will come on, and in my head, it's like, what if this was a movie scene right now and this was the background music that somebody's watching a movie and I'm the fucking main character? I'm weird, all right? I'm a fucking weirdo. But I fought so hard for my self-esteem to be where it's at that now I think I just ended up being a little bit too conceited because, bitch, what? When I look in the mirror, I promise you, I see a fucking model. A Victoria's Secret model coming
As you
2025.
should, Holly, as you
But I
should.
feel like everybody should feel like that, especially women. And I mean this across board. I strongly believe that every woman, especially, should feel like that. Because I'm going to tell you something. One thing that I learned throughout all the relationships I've been in, all the friendships I've had, all the guys I hung around and everything, no man is going to come to you and know how to love you. And you shouldn't have to beg a motherfucker how to love you. And you shouldn't even have to tell somebody how to love you. He should just know. Now, I know that that sounds dumb as fuck because at the end of the day, people got to learn each other. But that's the beauty of it. You learn each other. The way that my husband loves me now is not how my husband loved me when we first started. And even in the middle of our relationship, I didn't feel like my husband loved me the way that he does now until we were 7 years in. And I looked at him one day and said, that's the love I've always been needing.
Is that because
Okay.
Holly, when you guys first met, you didn't love yourself? Because it's really hard for people to love you if you don't love yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You have to
Very
love
well
yourself
said,
first
Megan.
for in order for people to know how to love you. Because if you don't, and if your self-esteem isn't, you don't even got to be all, I'm not saying you got to be conceited, but you got to know that you're worth way more than somebody else's value of you.
That's what it's crazy that you're talking about that because one of our common cousins said it in the Patron earlier. They were Amber, I'm just gonna say her name. Amber, she is genuinely like her. She loves her, like she's not afraid of who she is. Like she talks about her having dentures, like she knows she's like a little different, and I told her today, I said, I just love who you are because you're genuinely you. Like you don't give a damn. She
Those are the
comes in the
most beautiful
comments
people.
saying the most randomest shit, and I just laugh because I'm like, this is really her. And she'll talk about not having her teeth in, and it's like because she loves who she is. And I love seeing people that really truly love themselves because at the end of the day, listen here, everybody's ugly to somebody. Beyonce is ugly, and I think she's one of the most gorgeous people on the planet. And somebody gonna tell you Beyonce ugly. You know, like, so everybody's ugly to somebody. Um, but you have to love yourself and know, like, I'm that bitch. That's why when people talk about me, that's what I had to tell my son. Y'all heard me telling my son the other day when his little friend called me fat. I said, boy, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Boy, I've been fat all my life. But I love my fat ass. You just have to love who you are. Love all your flaws. If you ain't got no teeth in your mouth, shit, love it until you can do something about it. Because if you
That's
don't,
why. Oh,
when somebody brings that flaw out of you or that out of you, you're gonna be so sad. Like if you don't have if you fat and somebody call you a fat ass, you're gonna break down crying and be depressed because somebody called you a fat ass. No, love your fat ass. And if you don't love being fat, you gotta work on changing it.
Yep. Yep.
You can't just dwell in it and be, oh my gosh, I'm just fat, I'm ugly. No, wake your ass up every day and get cute.
Not
You
only
know how
that.
y'all always say, I want to give you your flowers, like give somebody a good compliment or whatever? I have one. Y'all want me to say it? I don't even know if she's in here. Um, can I say it? Is that fine?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't want to like embarrass her, but do y'all know who High Ravioli is?
Girl,
I
Yes,
love her.
Yes.
we love her.
Is she in here right now?
yes, she is.
Yeah. Wait, am I on mute?
No.
Oh, I asked her, how did she come up with her name?
Oh, there she is right there. High Ravioli. I got to tell you, you're starting to make like more and more videos, and I'm there for it. I love your videos. I think you are so awesome. You're beautiful. You have the best smile. And lately, your videos have been like hitting home for me. And I don't know. I think that people don't really pay attention to us, like the really tiny people. Like I don't have what 600 followers, whatever.
hold up. Pause. 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 I don't like that, y'all.
What?
You're not tiny before you're following because most of y'all that do have small accounts have the best hearts. So
Yeah, you
please,
might be right.
but so listen. Ask Holly. I had a big account, a super big account.
Oh, I remember
For
that.
it to you remember. So don't never base yourself on these numbers because we don't know. Girl, I don't even know 100 of my followers. You see, the people that I'm around the most is who matters. Everybody else, they don't matter. They are numbers because
Yeah,
we don't conversate. So never numbers don't mean
you're
nothing to
right. You're
me.
right. I shouldn't even
You
have
can have
thought
three
about it that
followers.
way.
Especially because even though we
So you
got
can never
viewers and the
have
views, girl, half of these people don't like me, don't like Bree, don't like Jess, don't like Malibu, don't like Ray.
I
But
hate it when people don't like me.
Oh,
I
don't like
hate it.
Malibu.
but you're on point. You are on point. High
I just
ravioli.
I think High Ravioli is just like she don't get the props that she deserves. I followed her forever and I just love her to pieces. And her videos are getting more she's like her. Like the way that Bree said that a minute ago, or maybe Hollymae. She's
That was
her all the time. She ain't trying to be something she ain't. She's like me. She's just who she is all the time. She don't.
I gave her ravioli her props weeks ago
You
because
did? I
yes,
missed it.
because
Yeah, she did.
she's popping up on my timeline and I watch all her videos. I like, I comment, I do all that because
Me too.
she's she's like you say her like. I give everybody their props that get on here and be them because this social media shit, you can get on this app and be somebody that you're not. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Just to get the numbers, just to get the likes, just to get the clicks. When people are genuinely them, I have so much respect for them because you like you're owning who you are.
I
listen,
just love who she is. I love everything about her. I love that she is so freaking intelligent. It's scary. If you listen to her talk,
girl, did
she
you see
knows
High
what she's
Ravioli?
talking about.
That video that you did, right? And you were talking about your bangs. And you just,
Yep.
when I tell you I broke down, I'm talking about you had me weak. Why? Because in that video, you were talking about your bangs, right? But the message that I got from it was like, you see me as this put together, straight, my bangs, whatever. You just because I
That's
look
exactly
like
what I
I'm
got.
okay, that I'm physically okay and I'm healthy and whatever, I'm not okay. Like
I
I
left
I
her
don't
the
know what.
longest comment on that video, and I identified with her so much. And I know that she don't do boxes and stuff, and that's cool because I totally respect that. But I just want everybody to know if y'all ain't following her, give her a follow. She's in the chat. Hi, Ravioli.
She's in the
Man,
box,
you will
girl.
get so much from her.
Who's in the box?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
she's in the box? Where?
yes at the
Hi below
bottom.
me.
Well, over by.
Oh, hi.
What's
Hey,
up?
girl. Hey. I love her.
I do too. I am so proud of you. I just have to tell you that.
Oh, thank you so much. Like, this really means a lot. Like, I've really been struggling here lately, and
I
like,
know you have, and I have too.
man,
And I left you the longest comment. I just started typing, and before I knew it, it was like a freaking 5 chapter book.
that's
But
awesome.
I mean, I don't think you give yourself enough credit either. You and Jess, I don't think either one of y'all give yourself enough credit. So if y'all ain't following High Ravioli, please go do that because she is just fucking amazing.
I
Oh,
remember her. I remember when I first seen one of her videos. It was she was reading a book. She was reading a book upside down backwards and shit. And but the first video that I seen was like, if you guys could just please go to my page and look at my last video because I worked really hard on it. So I go and I watch it and I'm like, huh? I didn't realize. So then I went back and I watched it again and I was like, bitch, that book is upside down backwards. What the hell? But then I that made me start going through her page and seeing. And now she shows up on my FYP a lot. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And girl, I'm telling you, man, when I tell you that day that you came into my live and we were talking about videos and stuff, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try to start," and I was like, "Girl, do it," because your videos are hidden. I'm
They
glad
are
that you
awesome.
continue.
thanks so much.
And
I
it's
haven't.
not just like the
Oh, go
things
ahead.
that she talks about, she makes it relatable to whatever, like the one that I was talking about. She makes it relatable to me. And I don't have any idea what it's like to be in her world, but I felt like she was looking into my world by talking about it. And that's something special. You can't get that from a lot of people.
Nope.
So
And
y'all
it
go
don't matter
follow
the
her. If you
numbers.
don't, it's dumb.
It doesn't matter about the numbers. If you think about it, look at all of our following. Not who follow us, but who we follow. We follow creators who have huge accounts, who have little accounts, because there's
Yep.
something in the video that we saw that was relatable in some which way or another. Like denture talk, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people like to use the dentures as a dig, as an insult, as a
It
oh my
ain't.
gosh, she ain't got her teeth. But if you ever go down denture talk, the makeup tutorials and all that they do, not only that, there's so much shit that a bitch with teeth just can't do. Okay, I'd probably have way more diamonds than I do, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, all of our flaws are are the reason somebody is envious of us. Did you, like, people comprehend that, right? Like, what we see as flaws in ourselves is what makes somebody from the outside envious of us.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, I also wanted to speak on, like the small follower thing. Like if so the piece of advice I got, so when I started on TikTok, I started in like 2020 during quarantine, and I have a whole other TikTok account that has like over 100,000 followers. And the piece of advice that I got early on when I was making that account was don't worry about the followers, because if you put it in perspective of like if you have, like, for example, we have 154 people in this room right now. If you put that in like a physical room, that would fill that thing up. And so like I started thinking about it that way of like I have, I think, like 700 followers on this account. That's a lot of people who just want to hear me talk about whatever I want to talk about that day.
Because
And
you're
so,
important to them. Your perspective is important. I just love the way you see the world.
oh, thank you so much. I'm happy that it like helps other people and makes them feel less alone. Oh, shoot, sorry, hang on.
It makes them feel exactly like they're not alone. Like, damn, she goes through that too. And then
Yeah.
it makes them want to look at your page more because how do you get through it, you know? You know, I thought about doing TikTok like a diary, bitch, and make videos of just my random fucking thoughts because I have a lot of them.
I do too, man.
And I always I'm a talker, but I'm not, you know what's weird? I'm a talker, but I don't know how to talk out my emotions. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to express my emotions fully the adult way. You know what I'm saying?
My husband's like that. I totally
But
get that.
I talk. I am a talker. Just like I'm very open, but I'm so fucking private. Like, man, it's very hard to explain because you don't know what I'm doing in real life, but you know what, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I really don't. Like, because I'm an open book, but I'm very private. Like, I'm open on TikTok, but there's so much that you guys don't know
Yeah.
about my everyday life. You would think you do because how open I am, but there's so much shit that'll
Let
make
you
you
know what I
oh,
want you to know. That's it. That's it. That's all. I want you to know what I want. I'll tell you what I want you to know.
right. Like,
But
think about
don't know
all these
you. Don't
past
think you
months.
know me.
Think about all these past months. You know what I'm saying? What you guys see is she comes live every day. Well, not every day, but she comes live frequently. You know, she claps back or she talks shit or she speaks up. You know, she's so quote unquote strong. But what you guys don't know is, nah, motherfucker, I was battling myself. I was fighting my mind. My mind was like, bitch, listen, what are we gonna do? Like, are you gonna, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I was like, something happens to me, Jeff will never be the same. Like, he would never be the same. My family, of course, they're gonna miss me, memorialize me every year, maybe a few times a year, because I'm an extra bitch and it'll be in my will. And if they don't, I'll haunt them. But like that wouldn't Jeff would never be the same. And Jeff deserves to fully move on, and whoever comes after me, I'm gonna haunt that bitch. But she deserves the best of him because you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. I fought the fuck out of my mind almost every time I hit live and got off. Even if it was a good live, I would still be like, man, this shit is so much. And in a lot of ways, I have to take the accountability that I allow it because I fed right into shit all the time. Things that I didn't have to respond to, I felt like I had to respond to. And the same thing with my past marriage. You know, a lot of people are like, I'm so sorry you went through that. You didn't deserve that. Well, I know that now that I didn't deserve that. But at the time, I felt like I did because of the shit I've done in my life, the way I treated my family, the way I left my family. I felt like it was God's way of giving me my karma and I deserved it. So I allowed it. So ultimately, I can't just blame my ex-husband for doing what he did to me because I allowed it. I literally was not chained to a fucking hole in the basement and had to stay. I could have left any time. regardless of the fear, regardless of all of that, I made the choice to allow the shit. The first time he put his hands on me, I could have left. The first time motherfuckers came at me in my real life on this app, I could have logged the fuck off and just been done with it. I chose to stay and I made excuses. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't fully be mad at the other side. I can't fully be mad at shit that I put myself in, you know?
Dana, Dana, the question has been asked, how come you're visiting us?
Yeah, if anybody comes in here that don't usually be in here, like we want to hear why you guys, for one, are in here, and for two, what do y'all see in us, or what is
I
your
don't
issue
really
with
care,
us?
so don't put that on me. Because if you didn't like me and unfriend and follow me from the
Well,
past,
no.
I don't want
The
to
only
hear
reason
it.
why I asked, because I don't give a fuck. But
I
I
don't
just wanted
care.
to, I just wanted to know, anything, because you support Mikey harassing us. Um, you support
They in
Petty.
here, Bree. You know why they in here. They in here to
What?
find shit out, to make shit up, and do shit. That's why they
Yeah,
in
because
here.
she just tried to call me out on Witty's live. So that's the only reason why I asked. Because I'm
Yes.
trying to figure out where Dana Dane's issue is with me when I actually was, excuse me, at one point in time defending her. So, um, Dana
Well,
Dane,
you
if
know
you
what that
could,
is.
is there any reason why you have an issue?
I
I
want
saw
to
you
know
come in
why
here.
you're even in here, because that
You
is true.
did
Like,
defend her, Bree, I remember.
yeah,
Oh,
like
I'm
not only do you stand with Mikey, even though he does all what he does, tries to fuck with us in our personal lives and all that, all because we're utilizing TikTok the way that it's meant to be. But you also partake in giving him information and looking, you know what I'm saying, for people and shit like that. That shit that he did to FWA's son, that was not okay. The shit that I think it was Hensley, I want to say he was looking into, and you said that whoever had the information to give it to you and you would get it to him, that's fucked up. At the end of the day, he is a man and they are women. That's fucked up. And he definitely ain't mentally stable. And I mean that in every sense of the word. So who knows what he would do to them? And Hensley don't live too far away. Regardless if I can't stand that bitch or not, that is a man to a woman. Just like I said about the Florida man situation going into Bree's box. And then Bougie and OG and Queen Witch and all them being in in our boxes. It's different when it's a woman versus a man. Completely different. The night that I had Smash in my live and Road Dogg and Viking were in there, I kept saying, hold on now, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Y'all got all these sisters. They can come have this conversation with her if Smash is going to have it. But two, the men don't need to be going at the women. And Dana Dane, your ass be kicking it. Your ass be all up in there. So yeah, I'm questioning why you're here. And if you have something to say, to come say it, because that ain't cool. At the end of the day, you're a woman above all. How the fuck would you feel if a man was coming at you? And before anybody says, she was in a DV situation, then that would make you emphasize or sympathize with the situation way more. At the end of the day, it don't matter who we like and who we don't like. What he did to FWA and calling her son's job, talking about, I was just trying to see about the insurance. No, 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 no. How does he not know? How does he not know that FWA's son is the sole provider over there? You don't know her family dynamic. What if he's got kids and a family he's providing for? And that's what you do? That's what you co-sign?
Lord, and I sure didn't want to mention that man's name because I already know he about to try to fight his way in here. But Dana Dane,
Block
yes,
down
that's a
all his
real
accounts.
question because I remember like a couple months ago when the whole thing with Queen E was going on in Florida Man, Dana Dane messaged me and she was trying to get Florida Man, figure out how she can get Florida Man locked up. She was telling me like we can get I can look into somebody and pay somebody to figure out because I don't want him to get me and I'm scared of him and da, da, da. Like she was just saying all this shit like she's so scared of him. But you supporting a man that's just damn near right there with him. And you supporting a man that wanted that came over here harassing a bunch of ladies in regards to cash apps and all this other shit. Like
Look at what
that
he
was
did
weird.
with. Wait a minute. Look at what he did with Queenie. Queenie rode for him hard, and for Dana Dane, hard as fuck, especially against Shannon. And when he went live and put out those messages, the way he put them out, the way he put her out, the way he made shit seem. Now, I don't know the truth behind it. I don't know if she was giving him information to go after women or whatever the case may be. But the messages that he put out that people read, that's not what, how he was putting it out was not what it was. And again, Dana Dane, I don't even know if I'm saying your name right, but the way you rode behind him was wild to me. Wild to me. And if you're in here, so I don't understand why you just don't grab a box. And before you say, I just scrolled in and heard you guys talking shit and scrolled out. No. Because you wouldn't be still on the viewer list.
My thoughts on women that sit with men that go after women, they're not real women. Because why would you sit back and watch a man tear down another woman? I
Right.
mean, especially if you have a daughter, you have a mother, you have a sister. Would you let a man in real life tear down your mother, your daughter, your sister? I wouldn't. I wouldn't sit back and watch my worst enemy get tore down by a man in real life.
Hell no, me neither.
Now, you know what, Jill? Wait a minute. So I'm going to be honest. And once upon a time, there was a man on here. We called him Tiny Donnie. Matthew Harper. His name was on this app. I'm not doxing him. He was all over the place, whatever.
Girl,
Him
not
and this
that.
chick, wait a minute. Him and this chick had relations of some sort. And he basically said, I ain't got the same feelings as you, and it broke her heart. However she wants to claim the story, whatever, to the outside, the inside, and the motherfuckers who seen the back and forth, seen what it was. He played the shit out of her. Okay, he did. Made her think that he was in love, and then when she confessed her feelings, he was like, yeah, no, it ain't that. But they were going back and forth. She was saying shit. He was saying shit. In the meantime, she was talking to other people and all the things. And he definitely had choice words for her. And I definitely stood on the side of him saying that this lady's crazy. Now, she is crazy. I'm not minimizing that. Girl, you know who I'm talking about? You know damn well you crazy. But I was wrong. Not because I saw for myself how this man was. I was wrong because I've been a bitch that been played before. I've been a woman who's been mind fucked by a man before. I've been a woman who's been played by a man before. You know what I'm saying? And in those moments, I should have related instead of judged or rallied behind. You know what I'm saying? So again, everything I go through, I try to grow through. Everything I've been through, especially on this app, I try not to do the same shit, which is why I have never been close to another dude on this app the way I was with him. And you can't even say I was close like that with Petty because, again, me and Petty were very public in our friendship. Did we speak on the back end? Yes. But was it shit that we spoke on the front end as well? Yes. Which is why, yeah, I'll clown his ass. Sure will. But you will not see nor hear me speak on the shit that has been put out on this app, nor will you see me use anything from our friendship to throw at, you know what I'm saying, at him. Like, I don't know, I don't know. It's just crazy. But yes, I tried to learn from that situation, and I will not ever sit on the side of a man who's going at a woman again. Ever, never, ever. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. Ever. Ever.
I agree.
Yep, because at the end of the day, that fucks, like, that just is crazy to me. Especially when so many of us on this app, we've all seen it. If you see a panel filled with 3 guys, you see 17 women in the comments claiming them brothers, and 3 women in the fucking panel talking about fuck with my brother, you gotta fuck with me. But yet, when they're going back and forth with a woman, the sisters are nowhere to be fucking found.
I'll give you a perfect example, Holly. When somebody, I'm not going to mention her name, held the lab when the whole CP thing was going on. She let a man up in the box, and that man degraded the fuck out of me, called me slow, called me everything in the book, right? Uh, and the women in the box that supported him and aligned with him, I had never even heard that dude's name ever. I didn't even know who he was, and he had so much to say to me. Those women, and some of those women I had telephone conversations with, like literally telephone conversations with. I thought they were my friends, and when that happened I was like, wow, some women are just shit. They're just shit. And it really makes you open your eyes on certain people. Look at the Dancy Bear CJ sending out. That's so cute.
Thank
Every time y'all say y'all old stories, I'm so glad I wasn't on
Thank
TikTok
you, CJ.
on this side of TikTok back then. Cause y'all went through some shit, boy.
you. Have no idea, honey.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Hey, Subway Surfer,
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to answer your question from yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, girl, welcome to the Mean Girls Live. We're the Mean Girls.
I'm a mean girl too, baby.
No, seriously though, we're the Mean Girls that you were asking Monster who's the Mean Girls, and so you could stay away from them. Literally, we're the ones that they claim are the Mean Girls.
Oh, give me a break.
So serious, I'm not lying.
Silly.
Like we legit have. I mean, who's got the screenshot available, real quick to put up this right here? My profile picture. You see that sign?
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, it's small as fuck. It's
Yeah.
doesn't
Hold
it
on.
say Mean Girls something?
Oh, yeah.
Listen here.
Yeah, girl, we're the Mean Girls.
Oh, that's where.
We're the mean girls, but they the motherfuckers that dox people.
Well, am I allowed to be here?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to answer your question. They
Am
won't.
I allowed to be here?
Yeah, they didn't answer. Monster didn't answer you last night, so I just wanted you to know that we're the Mean Girls that they claim.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Listen,
Don't
we
pay no
wear pink
attention
on
to me.
Wednesdays, okay?
Listen, I don't. I think that that whole Mean Girls saying is a crock of shit. It's called being real, right? And calling bullshit out for bullshit. Um, I think the Mean Girls, the ones that are actually saying Mean Girls, they need to take a deep look in the mirror and look at what they've done to people and what they continue to do to people, and maybe get off this app and do some self-help healing, because that's a bold statement to
Well,
say when you've done this shit and you continue to do this shit. Not you, Subway Surfer, but the people that are saying that continue to do this shit that you're doing
well,
to women.
I just feel like some people should re-listen to what they say in lives because it's very telling. See, and I'm not trying to turn you on Monster or nothing like that, but I'm only
No.
saying this because you asked her and she didn't respond to you.
Say who, baby.
But here's my thing. She straight up said in a live, in a box, okay, that me and Retina, me, I think she only mentioned me maybe in that moment, but claimed that we were bad friends because we didn't defend her. The truth is, we didn't defend her the way she wanted us to, because what she wanted us to do was to go after Sassy,
See,
Cole,
sassy.
Grow, and all of them on a level that her and her friend groups go after people. And we weren't about to do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She wanted us to get involved in the shit that she was going through when none of that had shit to do with us.
She thought. Subway Surfer. These aren't the mean girls. This is the fancy side. You gotta take your shoes off when you come in Holly's house.
right?
Yeah, they use
Or put
napkins
shoe
over here.
covers over your shoes.
Exactly.
They use
Exactly.
napkins over here, Subway.
The mean girls is over there with the teacups. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
Ooh.
I've heard
Hey,
some.
grow,
I'm
you've
You're
been
going
right.
for
saying
the
that.
teacups.
Grow, you've been saying that since the court days, bitch.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because I feel fancy when I come over to y'all's lives. Like when I'm in Bree's live or Ratina or Holly's, I'm like, wow, I gotta be my best behavior over here because these girls are not gonna like me.
But not all the teacups are like that.
No, actually, grow like with Bear too. When Bear gets in the box, we know like when you get in the box, it's gonna be some shit. Like, we already have our seatbelts on by the time we
But
accept
the
you to come
difference
to our
is
box.
we like you guys. We feel I feel protective of Bree. Like, listen, when I heard Monster say what she said, I got really mad. And so when I saw Monster that day in the one live, I'm like, you're gonna sit here and take the smoke, you're gonna run, little bitch. That was the
And she
best.
did. And she did. But was Monster talking about us yesterday? Is that what she brought up the Mean Girls?
I love some
No,
girls.
so, they were talking. Well, I don't know what the hell they were talking about, but Subway Surfer had tagged Monster and said, "Who are the mean girls?" So I know to stay away from them because they don't never mention our name. And Monster ignored the shit out of her to where she asked like 3 times, y'all are talking about these mean girls, these crazy people. Like, I don't want no issues with nobody. So who are they so I can stay away from them? Well, she never got answered. So when I seen her come in today, I was like, I'll answer you. You know what I'm saying? We're who they claim are the mean girls. Yet Monster swears that I wasn't a friend to her because
Yes, you were.
I didn't have her back in the way she thought I should. To the public eye, she was making it seem like she was this fragile flower. But on the back end, she kept talking about exposing this and exposing that and doing this and doing that. For what? Do you want it to stop or do you not?
Very true. And you were good to her.
Oh, I
Publicly.
know I was. I know I
I'm
was a
sitting
friend of
there
Monster.
fangirling, thinking that Grove thinks I might be a little bit fancy.
I know in a perfect world, we'd like for like everybody to just be all nice and kumbaya and, love
Subway,
one
you're the
another.
same Subway surfer that's been around for a long time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
I
Subway
just
surfer's
don't
been
get up
on
in
a
boxes.
long time. You're a silent watcher usually. I've never really seen you do any kind of like tough
Yes.
shit or anything.
Yes, ma'am. Only,
Right, what Pam
No, because we
said.
used to
What
have
Pam
beef at
said.
one point in time with Subway Surfer, so I don't know.
I don't, you
That's
have beef
Right,
with
what
me?
Pam just
Never seen
said.
one. I've
Okay.
never,
we used to
I've
cook
never seen
out
this
alive.
Subway speak.
I didn't. I didn't. Subway Surfer came into my live. She used to come into my live all the time. Then I started seeing her over by T and Dora's, and when they would like have Florida Man and all them in the box talking shit, whatever. So I didn't see her say anything, but her being over there while they would be talking about us, I was like, man, fuck this. I'm blocking her because I don't want no parts, right? She wrote me and she was like, hey, haven't been on in a few days or whatever. I don't know what's going on. I'm not in shit. I'm not saying nothing, but I've always been a supporter of yours. And for a second, I was like, I was gonna be like, no, hell no, you're over there with them, this, that, and the third. But then I had to be like, you have been coming in my life since probably the HP days. I've never I've never myself seen or been told that you specifically have been in any conversation of it, but you do sit around people while they're speaking on shit. You know what I'm saying? And we had a conversation about that. I can't control where anybody goes, just like Subway can't control who I'm into it with. You know what I'm saying? It's the gas station, and it's always a new subject and a new person every fucking time, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, it is what it is, because I mean, you can make a troll in 2.2
You know what I've always
seconds.
liked about you, Holly, in your lives is you don't block unless really necessary, and you allow everyone to have a say on something. Like you let all sides speak. A lot of people don't know how to do that anymore. Live hosts, you're like one of the few that still does that.
Yeah. I know. I remember y'all. Listen, you guys used to get me like, "Oh my God, what the fuck did I do? Oh Jesus, who is fighting?"
Uh huh.
What you mean, Brittany? Brittany? Brittany's got a comment downstairs. And I don't block either. I get kind of mad when my mods block. I come in and sit, chill. I'm not blocking you.
She never said that. She said she saw you sitting. Girl, y'all don't be listening. Y'all just be taking what the fuck y'all want to hear and run with it. First of all, I know.
They missed the whole point of what she was saying.
Yeah, and some people, and even some people catch me outside the live and be like when they catch me like in Smash, she's like, they be like, hey, can you unblock me because I got blocked by one of your mods, so I have to unblock them. If I look at them and see like they haven't done anything, or I haven't seen them say anything, then I unblock them. Because if I can't remember what you did, then you must have didn't do anything too bad
Yeah,
for me to block you.
I think
But
at one point, if I don't know if I still am, but I think at one point I was blocked from yours, and
oh,
it's
they keep
like
blocking you out of mine. I
I
don't.
know.
I gotta look into what you did, Subway.
I just don't understand because I'm just an old lady lays in the hospital bed. Like I don't.
Because I
I'll
think we
unblock
had
you.
this
You're just
conversation before, and I was like, "Well, I don't. I know you sat over there, but that doesn't." And now me and Dora cool, so I was like, "Okay, well, let me unblock you." And then I think you got blocked again, so I was like, "Well,
The
shit."
only thing is, I don't know why. I don't know what I've done. And every time I would go in and ask, "Why are you upset with me? Will you? Can I? Will you let me back in?" And then you guys in here would yell at me saying, she has you blocked. She don't want you around. Just drop it. This that,
Wait,
and the other.
let me ask you this: did you ever talk about Petty at one point in time?
Is Queenie? No.
Have you ever talked about Queenie?
Just in here saying in the live asking her if she would unblock me, and then you guys yelled at me saying drop it, blah 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 blah. She don't want you, yada yada
she yelled
yada.
at you?
When she was
No.
Damn,
I
what the
mean, you
hell
know
you?
what I
What
mean
that
when I
Subway
yell.
Surfer did? Could somebody tell me what a Subway Surfer did? Because
I'm
it
telling
sounds
you,
like she
we've
didn't do
seen
shit.
if these ladies yelled at you, you must have done something.
Well,
They
I
must
don't
have
Listen,
mean
yelled.
yell.
Subway Surfer.
I
Wait a
mean
minute.
like they kind of got frustrated because I was
Oh yeah,
asking
don't
so
get
many
frustrated.
questions, and they were like,
I've
they
never
don't
seen
want
them like
you.
yell at people.
Yeah, and some
Also,
were in the live and some were in the writing saying
also,
it.
Subway Surfer has been in boxes before with multiple people talking shit about us.
Me?
Subway.
Yeah.
What do
So
I
you just
like?
being
What kind
guilty
of
by
shit do I
association.
say?
No, no, no.
Ow.
You've been in boxes. You've been in
Oh, while
boxes.
they were talking.
Yes, while they were
Yeah, I
talking
think
shit.
that's why you were just guilty by association.
Okay. Yeah,
Also,
maybe.
Brittany, you're saying that I blocked you and you blocked because we didn't talk shit. We just wanted to hear all sides. You're a troll account, so I cannot verify at this time if that's why you were blocked. You can come up and have a conversation. You can tell me who you actually are, your choice. But like when people see me in other lives as well, and they say, "Can you unblock me?" I was blocked. I'll answer them in the chat and be like, "Hell no," or "Nope,"
Oh, that's me with
Well, why
or
Sandy
come in and
Cheeks.
say that if you don't want to get up here and like say it to Holly?
Yeah,
She's asking.
I've unblocked several people like Jenny. I unblocked you. Subway Surfer, I unblocked you. If I find out something else, then the
Yeah, you
mods will
can
do it.
put, you block me back, but please though, would you please message me so I can either tell you what was going on or in my mind at that point or what you
Yes,
know?
ma'am. Yes,
you're
ma'am.
so
I
cute,
definitely will.
Subway.
I really want to know. I mean, because there could have been an off day where you said something that might have hit the wrong chord, and I might have been sounded depressed and been like, "Oh, that pissed me off." Now that Bree, I'll be damned if she ain't running her mouth saying blah blah blah. But
Well, and see, I'm not hurt when people call me Big Mouth because I know I got a big mouth, and that
She's
don't
so
even hurt
cute.
anymore.
That was cute. How could you be mad at that?
Oh, girl, they all say I got a big mouth and I talk too much. So, girl, I actually run with it, and I make sure that I'm
Yes,
loud in every live that I'm in,
absolutely.
cause I
I
gotta live
love
up to my
that.
name.
I
I
can't
was
say
about
that
to
I've
address
never been
somebody.
bad, but I don't. I'm not bad. But I can't say that. Like I said, I
I
can't
got
say that
you.
never I was in a sad mood and something was said by somebody and it, you know,
I
didn't
got you.
that.
But it's some people that be coming in my comments and be like, "Can you unblock me?" And I'm like, "Hell no, I can't unblock you." Like Sandy Cheeks,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she'll never get unblocked. I don't.
Now I get in tease just because there's some of the girls that I talk to outside of their normal
Now Dora be talking about Ratina.
lives and things like
Dora
that.
talking about Ratina.
But when it gets to
Yeah,
being
that's not
serious
new.
subjects, I'll either sit there or drop down because it's
Yeah, Rotina will come for you. I'll fight Rotina.
Yeah, but that's not new. That's why I always say something like not always because I know that you got other people don't got the same feelings for other people as others do. That's why when Dora's around, I might say something here and there, but then you know what I'm saying. I just out of sight, out
Can
of
I
mind
can I
type shit.
ask what the deal with her is? She confuses me. I don't know her, but at one point wasn't she hanging out with like Mallory and them? And I guess now she's
Mm-hmm.
not. Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Okay. She was kind of mean to me when she was hanging out with Mallory. I don't know why. I don't even know her,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
it's cool.
Yep. I mean, I've talked to Dora several times, and like when all the shit was happening, where Monster or not Monster, where Bougie and all them were going at her, and she was
Mm-hmm.
just so beside herself. I mean, I told her, I said, I ain't trying to be funny, but do you understand where we were coming from now? We've
Yeah.
been telling you this shit. I'm not trying to give you an I told you moment,
Mm-hmm.
but like, y'all
But kind of,
motherfuckers
yeah.
did a lot of shit.
Yep.
You guys
I say it to people all the
partook and
time.
condoned in a lot of shit. And in all
Yep.
honesty, I mean, even now, still to this day, like it just don't make no sense to me. And
That's why I'm never surprised when people do things to me. I used to hang out with them. I saw what they did. I can't be shocked. You know?
right, that's what I'm saying. Like even with the listen, I don't give a fuck who is cool with who, not at all. But I am gonna call the messy shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying when I see it. And
Mm-hmm.
to me, Monster, you have no leg to stand on when you're trying to say that me and Ratina are not friends, while you actively are claiming to be Dora and T and all of their friends, while sitting in boxes and panels and chats when your friends, Dora, T, and all of them are being spoke about by
Oh.
other people that you are friends with. You know what I'm saying? You don't excuse yourself. You don't, none of that. None of that. There's no neutral in that, but want to talk about me and Ratina as friends. Yeah, no, wild to me. That's wild to me.
That's monster deflecting because a lot of you ladies saw what she really was. Honestly, me and Sassy, we've been screaming it for so long, but we had to let people see it for what it was, and I'm glad people do.
Oh, I know
Monster's fake as fuck.
When Sassy said, listen, it's not that I don't want to keep going back and forth or that I don't want to keep calling her out. It's just I'm exhausted because I've said it and now you guys are only listening because you guys are into it. I was like, wait a minute now, hold up. I started to pay attention a long time ago, but I stand on bringing her ex-husband situation and the
Right.
kid and all that. That was way too much. That's
Yeah.
something that I'll never be like,
And
that
you're
was
allowed
cool.
that. I know a lot of things we say and do some people don't agree with, and we understand that too. We don't get mad about it because
But
that's not everybody's cup of
having
tea.
right, but having the story be told that it was this gruesome video
Mm-hmm.
and then finally fucking seeing it, I'm like,
Girl, how do you think I feel? I hated Monster. We were in the middle of fighting and I defended her.
yeah,
I
but
came out of
you
my
guys on
pocket to
that
defend her.
yeah, but you guys on that side do that a lot. That's why it's too hard to try to figure out who's cool with who because you
Mm-hmm.
guys can be in the midst of dragging each other to hell and back
Yep.
and will still stand on the principle behind shit.
Yes.
And that I've said it since I met each and every one of you. That's one thing about your side I respect the fuck out of, but I cannot figure out who's cool with who. So I'm try.
I know. It's hard for me to keep up with sometimes. I'm looking like, wait a minute, we were just fighting last week. Why are you talking to me now? I
Yep.
don't know. I do it too, though. I'm guilty.
Yeah.
I pay for it, though, in the process because I get mad. But
Yeah.
it is. I just know, like, things Monster's done, like, I'm always going to talk about it because to me it was a big deal when she said that about Brie, for instance, the things that she's done to Bear. I mean, she tried to really blame Brie for a possible another suicide attempt. I mean, come on, man. That was disgusting to say that. Then the thing she does to Bear. For what?
And
Like, why?
that hoe has never apologized to me. Like I was the one that was showing
And
her
you're owed one. In my
that
opinion,
white.
public disrespect, public apology. Even if you don't want it, you're owed one.
You'll never
Thank you,
give it.
Nessie. No, she never will.
Oh
Thank
no,
you.
I want it. I want it.
Oh,
So
you
if she's
deserve it.
watching or if somebody's watching for her, tell her that bitch owes me an apology
And
and I
that's why I
deserve it.
always bring it up because on my side of things, I will not shut up about something until I get what I want out of it. And we want that apology, bitch.
Period.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I say this, I say it all the time. People don't like you so much that they don't give a fuck what you're saying. Like Bougie, for instance, she will swear up and down that, well, I was trying to tell them the truth, but because it was coming from me, they didn't want to hear. Bitch, you literally cannot take 2 seconds out of the dislike for motherfuckers over here to listen and hear us.
and see that no, we're not just one-sided. It's not just because we don't like you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stand up for what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. It's like it's crazy to me. I think, do we talk shit about Bougie and Mallory and all of them? Yes. Do they talk shit about us? Yes. But have we defended them bitches at least 3 times?
Yes.
Yes. You can't say the same at all. To the point where my fucking sealed or expunged record, whatever, was literally twisted and manipulated to fit a narrative with a fucking post from 3 years ago that if you would have read all the comments, it would have showed you that I was commenting from a comment. And not only that, but I was not the only one that was checked on that comment section about, did you not read the whole article? And I was like, no. Again, I wasn't the only person. But that's besides the point. Even if I was the only person, the lady asked me, did you read the article or is this just you speaking on your opinion? I told her, no, I didn't read it, but yeah, I'm speaking on my opinion and I stand on what I said. Because again, my mother raised me to respect my elders. My mother raised me to, you know what I'm saying, know right from wrong and all the things like that. And if she had to discipline us, oh, she definitely did. Because back then, you could whoop your child's ass without it being child abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can't even tell your child to get the fuck in your room now without a knock at your door. And you're the
Exactly.
one. Like, no, everybody knows that there is a line. There is discipline and then there is going too fucking far. You know what I'm saying? My mom did a lot of shit, but she ain't never went too far. I remember I snuck out one time, well, a couple times, but the bitch only caught me once. I got caught once doing whatever I was doing. I always got caught once. Well, anyway, she caught me sneaking out, right? I was already snuck out, but she had seen that I left because my older brother told on me, little snitch. And she knew where I was, right down the street by my boyfriend's house. When she called, I knew she knew. So I tried to sneak out the house, out of his house, and like sneak my way back into my house. She caught me right in the middle of the road on Memorial Drive. I'll never fucking forget it. When I tell you she beat my ass, I mean she beat my ass like I was a fucking stranger on the street, okay? And dragged me up the hill, because that's where we lived, and grounded me, all the things. Then thought she was smart and nailed my window shut while I was still sneaking out. Okay, I literally kicked that bitch in on a motherfucking thunderstorm, and I would put the nails back when she didn't know. But anyway, she did. Beat my ass. Like, girl, mollywop me from my head. Okay, she didn't do that because she was child abusing me. She didn't do that because she was this monster. She did that because I was scaring her. She wanted better. She wanted better for her kids. Okay. Every parent wants better for their kids. Okay. In that moment, I scared my mom. I didn't know that then. I thought she was just so horrible. How could she? But now that I'm grown, I scared her.
That's the worst feeling in the world for a mama, not to know where your kids are or what they're doing or if they're okay. That is the absolute worst feeling in the world. I didn't learn that till I had teenagers. Oh, God, it's awful.
And like you
Girl.
said, back then, you don't realize that's what you're doing to your parents. I'm the same way. I didn't realize that they were just scared the couple times I snuck off.
Yeah,
Or
I didn't scare her because she didn't know where I was. She knew where I was. I was out being a fast ass bitch. I thought I was grown, and that's what scared her.
But
Because
she wanted better for you than that. That's what scared
exactly,
her.
exactly, and just like Jazz said, my mom was my biggest bully. I'm talking about.
Oh,
That's why
mine
my
too.
self-esteem is the way that it is now. Because
Mine too.
when I was a teenager, mind you, I was maybe a buck 15, a buck 20. I had big ass boobs and I got curves, okay? And my mom used to tell me, when I was your age, I was wearing a size 0. I'm over here in a size 5. You making me feel like I'm fat, but you know what I'm saying? And I would hold that in to where it fucked with my self-esteem.
big time. In high school, I had low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. But my mom always told me that it only takes one time to get pregnant. And that terrified me because I was like, there's no way we can afford a child right now at all.
My
So
mama
it
did
kept
that
me to
too.
keep, you know what I'm saying? My pennies were up. All right. And I stayed with the same guy throughout my whole high school years, my regular high school years, because I was a super senior to stay out of jail. Yeah, that was me. But like my self-esteem mentally, she fucked with me. She fucked with me heavy doing that. Then my little sister literally has my mom's body. Teeny tiny, size 0, like, and she would always like compare us. In her eyes, she was doing nothing wrong. In her eyes, she wasn't being mean. She wasn't being a bully. She wasn't attacking my self-esteem. To me, yes, you are, bitch. You're coming for my whole existence. Like, to the point where, like, I mean, my little sister went through a phase where she was bulimic. She would make herself throw up. You know what I'm saying? And I had told my mom, like, once I caught wind of it and I was grown, well, 18, I really wasn't grown, but I thought I was grown. I threw that at my mom and was like, this is your fault. This is your fault. This is what you do to us, dummy. Look at how you treated me in high school. You lucky I didn't do that shit because I'm dramatic, bitch. I would have did it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? My sister was doing it for attention. Not gonna lie, she'll tell you to this day. I would have done it until you heard me, felt me, and knew what you were putting me through. There would have been, we have the addictive gene in our system. In my family, you know the song Family Tradition? Yeah, yep, that is my family. Okay? Bitch, I wouldn't have known how to stop. I would not have known how to stop. But again, I'm very dramatic. And I say that because my mind is like a fucking movie. So I would play out in my head, if I did this, this is what's going to be the outcome. If I did this, this is going to be the outcome. And I was like, listen, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I would watch movies on the shit. And that is what would make me feel like I would take the value of what my mom was saying. Like it just had no value to me in those moments, because I would watch these movies and I would see what these girls would go through and, you know, all the things like that. And I'd be like, she ain't about to get that from me. You know? And then I just was like, ain't nobody gonna take that power from me. The way I look at myself and see myself, oh yeah, no. So when I got older and into because I was a dumbass, once I turned 18, I swore everybody I slept with I had to marry, which is why I've been married twice. But I don't find my value in a man. I don't at all, because anything a man can do, I can do as well. Even pleasure in myself. Like, I don't need a man. I want one. That's the huge difference. And that's what I tell my husband all the time. I love you and you're a blessing to my life. You are the fucking blessing I literally secretly prayed for, down to you singing to me in car rides. Like, I don't know how God, well, actually I do know how, because God hears everything. But God literally heard my silent prayers and Jeff came into my life. But I don't value myself through how he looks at me. You know what I'm saying? When I was 15 with Adaris, oh, honey, listen, I was out there fighting every day because he would look at a bitch too long. He was cheating on me and doing all the things. I remember one time I was beating up a girl and his grandma, his grandma was out there and she's like, Holly, you gonna kill the girl. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. It was stupid, but I promised myself I would never do that again for a man. Ever, never, ever. Because at the end of the day, a motherfucker can wake up the next day and not have the same feelings. It could all be gone. You know what I'm saying? So as I got older, I said, I ain't fighting nobody over no man.
You can't be out there just like snatching edges from people.
Girl, when
They
I
need
met
those.
Jeff, okay, 9 years ago, when I met Jeff, I was
in the medical field, yes, but I was working at a nursing home, okay? And Jeff was with on and off type thing, like back and forth with a nurse practitioner, okay? So her bankroll was completely different than my bankroll. Her lifestyle was completely different than my lifestyle, okay? And like, I remember this lady was trying to get his attention, okay? Mind you, he will deny it, but he was still having back end conversations with the girl. They were on and off. You know what I'm saying? Anytime he wanted to go over there, she would open her door and vice versa, whatever. I wasn't stupid. Again, I still kept conversations going with other people, right? Well, the lady, me and him end up getting like real serious, okay? So she goes off and gets married. I'm talking about in the Journal Times, she did a whole announcement and everything. Well, she didn't get no interaction from Jeff at all. Like Jeff didn't feed into it, not at all, right? Okay, fine. All of a sudden, a fake page pops up on Facebook and they're adding me and writing me. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? My first thought is, did my ex-husband, like, did he make a fake page to fuck with me? Like, weird, right? Until this fake page started to add everybody I was tagging in posts and shit like that, right? Well, they ended up writing my cousin. When they wrote my cousin wrote me and was like, who the fuck is this? And then I was like, it dawned on me. I was like, that's the chick Jeff was fucking, what the fuck? So I wrote her on her real page and I was like, listen, ma'am, okay, I don't know what your deal is. I don't know if y'all got something going on, but if you do, then you need to just let me know that so I can move around. You know what I'm saying? If you want him, come have him. But writing and reaching out to my family, bitch, you got me fucked up. And that little title of yours will be taken away from motherfucking what you're saying and doing in these comments. She tried to claim it was her ex-husband because at that time they had got divorced, right? All of a sudden, she starts telling me what her and her ex-husband went through, like what he did to her and shit. Me being a dummy, I go to Jeff and I fucking tell him, right? Because I'm a normal human being. So I tell him, hey, I reached out to old girl. This is what she said happened, blah, 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 right? Jeff being the man that he is, reached out to her to make sure she was good, right? Everybody's like, oh, that's just normal human decency. No, bitch, because right after that, you know what I'm saying? She started to call, whatever. So I told him, I said, listen, I respect that you reached out to her over what happened. I respect that. I respect that you called her, communicated with her, or whatever the case was to make sure she was good. But I'm going to tell you something. If you still got feelings for this woman, you need to go back to her. I will not step in the way, nothing. But you need to go figure out if you want to be with her or if that door is really going to be closed. Because this right here, I'm not doing. I don't do the baby mama drama. I'm not doing the ex-girlfriend drama. None of that. So if you feel... Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was like, even if it ain't with me, no matter who you try to be with, if you don't close this door, it will never work out. Ever. About 2 months later, he went back to her. Okay. For 2 weeks, he was with her. And I was doing my thing. I'm talking about I was kicking it. I was cool, right? Mind you, he didn't tell me he was going back to her. He just didn't answer his phone for me one full day. Wrote me at 12 o'clock at night talking about my phone was dead and I was at the tournaments all day. Little did he know I was talking to one of the baseball players, honey. I was kicking it. I was at the tournament. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't see me because I didn't want to be seen because I was there for the player that was playing. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what was going on. I knew what he was doing. I knew who he was with. I knew that he was going back. So I said, oh, no, it's all good. You know, it was fun while it lasted. And I did not call him, text him back, nothing. He kept blowing me up. Did not, nothing.
That first weekend, he called me after bar closed and was like, "What are you doing?" And that's when I let his ass have it. Sir, I'm not a booty call, honey. You can't call me at bar close because you don't want to go back to who you are with. That door ain't closed. Go handle that. Go home to the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Work out whatever y'all got going on. Don't hit my line no more, because the next time you call me, somebody else is going to answer and you won't be happy. A week later, Jeff showed up at my house September 19th. It was the Canelo fight. Right after that, drunk, crying, and was like, I can't see you with nobody else. I don't want to be with nobody else. It's not working with me and her. It's just, she ain't you. I don't know what it is, but she's not you. Me and him been together ever since.
That makes me so happy.
Girl, we went through a lot of shit though. But yep, we've been together ever since.
Oh,
Yep.
I was so invested in that story, and when you quit talking, I ran back to my phone like, what the fuck is she doing?
Yeah, girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, you never know people's story until they tell you, right?
Yep.
But it's also like people, not so much, I don't know if the correct word would be jealous or envious, but I mean, listen, people be hating that somebody can tell their story and not be shameful of. I'm not shameful of shit. Not
No,
the
I ain't
mind
either.
games, not the mind games I went through, not none of that. None of that. Even with my husband, how Hensley said, she thinks she's perfect. No, bitch, I know I'm flawed. I also know my relationship didn't start out the right way, nor did it start out the clear, complete way, which is why when we were friends, I used to tell her all the time, trust me, if you really love this man, things will work out the way that they're supposed to. Stop pushing it. Stop rushing it. Whatever. But then you try to throw a dig at me and my marriage and think I'm not going to clap back with the facts on you and Doc. You got me fucked up. But go off in FWAs and cry about it. Shouldn't have
Yeah, because
brought me and my marriage
that's
up.
truly a flawed relationship right there.
Right. And like Pharaoh Panda said, it's the follow back for her. And she ain't talking about a follow back from motherfucking Hensley.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Again, I would have never, ever brought that shit up had you not tried to throw a diss at me and my marriage. That you clearly, which is wild to me because I've been on this app so long, there's old recordings of me when I used to drink, when I was kicking it, when I was hanging out, when me and Jeff were on the rope or on the verge of fucking getting divorced. Like all the, I've been on the app for that. I literally was on the app when I got a positive fucking pregnancy test after I literally how do I say it? I didn't manipulate him, but I tricked him into signing divorce papers because I locked his ass out on a cold motherfucking winter day. He slept in the car and I told him the only way I'm letting you in is if you sign these fucking divorce papers. He came in the house, signed them all fucking dramatically and shit, and probably 3 days later I got a positive pregnancy test. All of that shit was done on this app. At that time, I was on the app constantly. I was crying and some more shit because I was like,
All that.
exactly, because I was like, damn, this just like we're about to go through a divorce and I just find out I'm pregnant. What the fuck? I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't make myself go to the courthouse and file, right? So I hid the divorce papers and I was like, let me see how this shit's gonna play out. Like, let me see if it's even worth, trying, working it out, whatever. And for months, he was good. But also, probably 2 weeks after we got the positive pregnancy test, we went to the doctor, got the blood, all that. It was a chemical pregnancy, right? So then the way that he comforted me is a way that I did not get comforted with my son. You know what I'm saying? I was left alone for 2 weeks by myself. And the only reason my ex-husband came back to the house where I actively was losing my fucking mind was because he was about to get fired from work because he wasn't going to work, and told them it was because I went through a miscarriage and he was at home taking care of me. I was alone, losing my fucking son by myself, not even having my family to
That's
call.
awful.
So when Jeff comforted me the way that he did, I was like, you know what? These divorce papers are going to stay hidden unless it really gets bad. And you know what I'm saying? But again, all that shit happened on the app. So her claiming that I think I'm perfect. No, bitch, I know my flaws. I know my flaws from the past. I know them now. I know the history of all my shit. The thing is I've grown through everything with and without my husband. My husband does not make or break me. He is not the center of my world. And then her saying that I spoke on her kids. No, honey, I spoke on your priorities. And what you prioritize is what I spoke on, which is your history on this app. Because just like there's old videos of me on here, there's old videos of you, Hensley. So that's not me speaking on shit I don't know, my dear. That's me speaking on shit I've seen, witnessed, heard, and watched myself. Period. I don't have to lie on you. You don't have to lie on me. But in that moment, with that emotion that came out of her yesterday, and she thinks she's so perfect. Let me tell you something, okay? I didn't hear some mad, jealous bitch. I heard a hurt woman who ain't hurt because of me. Uh-uh. You're a hurt woman because as bad as you want a good relationship, a healthy relationship, a man that wants you just as much as you want him, you don't have it. But that's not on me, nor on anybody else on this fucking app. That is something you need to work on within yourself. You need to value and love yourself way more, because all your videos, even the flowers and all that, is very much giving an online persona. You're going to continue down this road until you love yourself enough. A motherfucker's only treating you the way that they are because you're allowing it. You need to see, Hensley, you are not ugly at all. Not to me. I think you're a very, very, very
Hensley's
pretty
beautiful.
female.
She is beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't, that's on the outside. On the inside, though, you need to work on yourself and realize, first off, you need to give yourself some grace for whatever the fuck you've been through in life. But again, if that man can't treat you right, there is somebody that will. Okay? If he wanted to, he would. That's the statement that I promise you, you hear that and you're like, yeah, if he wanted to, he would. And then you throw that in somebody's face when you're mad at them. If he wanted to, he would, blah, blah. No, bitch, there's really the men out there that if they wanted to, they would. Jeff is literally a walking human form of if he wanted to, he would. I'm pretty sure majority of the women in here who are married, even if it's only for a year, can tell you that at one point their husbands or boyfriends or whatever, fiancés, were not doing them right. And then something happened and they started acting right. And now they're, you know what I'm saying, in a good place, in a healthy place, all that. Not
And
everybody
nobody's
wakes up.
relationship is perfect all the time. I've been married 27 years and it's my second marriage. I got married when I was 18 and then we just partied all the time. And then I got divorced at 20 and we're still good friends. Like it was just, we shouldn't ever have been married. It was just one of them things. I don't have like a tragic story or nothing. It was great. But me and my husband, we've been through some shit. In 27 years, we've lived a lifetime together.
Yeah.
And
Saying like,
it's like like my parents have been married this year in December. They've been married 60 years. 60 years. They've been together their entire lives. And I can't imagine my life without my husband. Like, God, he pisses me off. And sometimes I just want to thump him in the throat. But he's the best man. We've raised two kids together. He would give his blood for us. And we have a great relationship, but everybody has ups and downs and where I don't give as much or he don't give as much or like the last couple of days I've been pretty grumpy. Um it just happens. But when you've been together as long as we have, you just kind of, you know each other as well as you know yourself. And I can't imagine my life without my husband. I love him to the moon. He hung the moon for me. That's just the way it's always been.
But it didn't happen overnight.
Oh, absolutely not. We met in a bar. We were drunk. We couldn't even remember each other's names. I mean, we went through it. And there's been times we've been through deaths and being broke and having money and then not having money and buying our house. And I mean, two kids, two great kids. I just can't, I don't think, I don't remember my life before him. And I really don't want to, because he is my everything, him and my kids. And whether we argue or get into it about something, he don't even holler. We don't holler when we argue because I don't like hollering. So I just like walk away. And sometimes, guess what? I stomp loud. But like that's my hollering. And he doesn't stop. He'll just like put his hat down incredibly hard, so I know he's pissed. And then he'll go hunting, and I'll go to like $1.25 tree, and then we're good. Everybody handles shit differently.
One thing that I hope you, because I'm speaking directly to Hensley after yesterday, the one thing that I hope you hear, because obviously FWA is getting our replays and replaying them, because we're her content all of a sudden. But the one thing that I hope that you hear and take from this, Hensley, is you putting videos and making it out and talking like you're in such a great relationship and this man worships you while he actively shows that he does not. It's not a dig to us. It's not like a gotcha moment to any of us, me especially. It's not none of that. Cool, you getting flowers. Good, you deserve that. You should be. No vase in your home should be fucking empty at all. Literally, like, I'm not trying to be funny at all, okay? Now, not only did my husband show up with fucking fresh flowers, okay, but he also showed up with chicken. I'm a fat bitch. Don't judge me. But my whole point is this, okay? That's not a dig to us. That's not a dig for me. It's not at all, because I know by seeing myself on the app how you put on this persona like he worships you and all the things like that, while I also see actively the follow backs, the fucking comment, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see that. I see that. All that's doing, honestly, is making you look stupid. You think you're giving us a gotcha moment when in reality, you're giving bitches reasons to laugh at you. Again, I would have never came for your situationship entanglement had you not tried to throw a dig at my marriage. I responded. That was it. That was all. All right. You stay trying to make these fucking slick ass comments and then make it out like motherfuckers just came for you because where you were sitting. Motherfuckers just came for you because you were friends with people I don't like. That's a fucking lie. You sat in Dora and T's live in the comments, constantly making comments in the fucking comments section as if they didn't give a fuck when my shit was came for. They didn't, bitch, we weren't around. Get that through your fucking head. You used Monster as an excuse as to why I was a bad friend, when in reality, bitch, you were good with Monster. Even after she told you that she knew your information. Y'all were good to the public eye. Was it fucking with you still? Yes. I give you that. Yes. But to me and the rest of the fucking live people that were in our lives and shit, It wasn't bugging you so bad that you couldn't fuck with Monster at all. And then you claim that you weren't on the app, then claim that you were only in FWA's live. I could tell you that when me and Unknown or I was live and Monster was in the live, whether it was in the box or the chat, you would communicate with her. Whether it was you answering a question or you relating to the conversation. You never once made it out like y'all had an issue. Even Monster was fucking confused when she got a supposed text about me being live speaking on it. And then she came back to the app. She was even confused because she didn't know you guys had a fucking issue. So again, the way you think you're throwing digs, honey, you're just making yourself look stupid. And not only to me, to everybody. Even motherfuckers you sit with, because they know your situation with Doc, because the way you used to come to me about the shit or to anybody else from the side you came from, you're also going to them with the same shit. So, yeah. You need to realize that you deserve way better in a partner in life. You need to start valuing yourself above. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're giving is not hitting the way you think it is. But I'm gonna just stop with that conversation on her. That just, girl. At first, when I heard the clip, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I know this bitch ain't trying to act like she motherfucking King Tut or something. But then I re-listened to it a couple times, and that's when I was like, "Hold on, did she?" That's when I heard the hurt. And I was like, hold on, honey. I ain't never trying to be better than the next. I'm just trying to be better than what I was last week. Okay? But I'm definitely not flawless. Not at all. And I definitely don't put myself out there like I am. At all. Oh, girl, I would have to play the clip so that way I can get word for word. Because, you know, these people like to make a big deal if you don't word for word it. But I ain't even got my second phone by me right now. Where the hell did Bree go? And Jess, how the hell you say, yeah, let's go live, and then you did? You see how these hoes are over here, girl? It's on Retina's video. You just got to slow it down so you could hear exactly what she's saying. Boy, Mom, did you mean to be in the box? Because I'm just talking. Sounds like you're asleep, girl. Oh, I told you we can't do topic lives in here, girl, because we literally talk about random shit. I had a topic up and we were talking about dogs. That's because I'm bored as a trooper, honey. Huh.
I learned this word, soldier. I'm a soldier.
There you go, girl.
Okay, so y'all don't get so quiet. That's awkward.
Girl, listen, because when it gets too quiet, I promise you, for one, my attention span goes to something else. I forget I'm even on live.
Mine does too. Mine does too. I squirrel a lot.
Yep, but for two, I get to rambling. And then next thing you know, we got 17 lives going on about us because Hollymae done said some shit.
Well, I just like the stories. I like it when you tell stories. I like Jess's stories too. Holly Mae, Simple is asking you a question in the comments. Scroll up a little bit.
put my green screen, but it's not working for some reason. Oh, I haven't seen her video yet. I'm sure I'll find it. What did she say about your marriage? Yeah, you gotta watch the Bertina's video and slow it down so you could hear it. She made an accusation that I spoke on her children, which actually I spoke on her priorities. Then brought up her little situationship entanglement.
So what was the original topic that you was coming live for?
Girl, I had a whole green screen, bitch. Hold on, I gotta find
Oh,
it.
I missed it. Yeah, I told y'all I was watching my show and I'm at work, so shit, I was doing both. Yeah, I like when I'm not hosting, bitch. I like being in the comments. Okay, because I be over here talking shit and I be afraid my shit gonna come off a mute. Okay.
So the topic was who do you feel is the prize, the man or the woman? And do you think that people date outside their age range? Specifically, men date younger women so they can manipulate?
I already answered. Bree has to answer.
I think yes. I think men date out of their. Some men date. As I gotta say, some men date out of their age range, and I've had male friends tell me because they can basically mold them. Shit. Some women date younger men to do the same. So, boy, mom, you must be up because you got back. You requesting back to the box. They both the prize if they are your person. That was the first part of the question was who's the prize? And I feel like they both the prize. I always tell my dude too, like, men be the prize too. Well, who said about your marriage? Who said what about your marriage? What the fuck's going on here?
Simple asked. It was that her question. That's the only question I seen you ask, Simple. Do you okay, Gigi? Question, and seriously, I want to hear everybody. Do you really believe in love at first sight? Like, do you really believe that?
Yep.
My question is, how are your new itty bitties?
Oh, girl, I love them bitches.
Yay!
I love them. They're healed, good. I even almost slept on my side yesterday, but then I was like, oh, I don't think so.
That's
I'm
awesome.
Like, what if what if they shift and then one ends up bigger than the other one?
Yeah,
I was like, let me go back on my back for a little bit.
I love it.
Okay, I have a question. Bree, how can you, okay, not just Bree, for the people that believe in love at first sight,
So you don't call me out.
I know, I'm sorry, that's why I stopped myself. Don't you love the person for their heart, not for their physical appearance?
No.
Okay, goodbye.
Cause I don't know Michael B. Jordan's heart, and baby, I'm in love with that man.
That
That
man,
man could be evil as fuck.
you're
But baby,
not in love with him, you're in lust with him.
baby, no, I'm in love. He could come today. And I'll just grow to love whatever part of him needs working on.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess I'm different. I'm
No, I'm
odd.
just kidding. I do know. I feel like the reason why I say love at first sight because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I just love everybody. Shit, I done been baby. I be in love within 3 business days. So
Oh, Lord.
I ain't shit. I'm sorry, Malibu. Everybody can't be. Listen, Holly, you missed the live last night before we went over to Retina's live. It got real freaky deaky in there, and we realized that Malibu didn't ever have a whole phase, and like she don't believe in hunching on the first date, so or the second or the third. So yeah, I don't want to say she's a little prude, but yeah.
Okay, first of all,
I've never I've never done that. Now listen, I'm a dummy, bitch, and I mean dummy, okay? Because I moved in with my ex-husband after the first day. Believe it or not, we went to the bar.
Listen, he reached out. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, whoever keep calling you.
I know. So he reached out to me, okay, on some, how do I want to say? I'm just gonna say it because I don't give a fuck. This was years ago. You know what I'm saying? This was when I was young, dumb, and full of cum. Anyways, he reached out to me because he knew the lifestyle I was in, and he had friends, and I had friends, and I said, "We'll meet you at the bar." He said, "All right." You know, I took one of my female friends, told her, you know, where to go, what to do, whatever. And me and him sat at the bar while they went and did what they did, right? And we were talking and stuff, and we were coming up with a plan that this was going to be, we were going to go into business together type shit, right? I went home with him that night, did not sleep with him, did not, nothing. We literally just laid next to each other, fully clothed, all that. The next morning, I was like, oh my God, how the fuck am I going to get out of this house? Because I thought he lived alone. He lived with his mom. So when I heard the Mexican music in the morning, I'm like, what the fuck? I was scared to leave the bedroom because I was like, I do not want her thinking I was, for one, that I'm just a one night stand for one. For two, I don't want her thinking I was here just laying on my back. Like, hold up now. Long story short, I never went home after that. It took 2 months for us to actually fuck around. With Jeff, same thing. Took about 2.5 months for us to fuck around. And the first time I slept with Jeff, I cried the first 3 times like a fucking baby. This man thought he was hurting me or something. No, sir. I just felt like I was cheating. You know? Gina said, women are always the prize because we're queens. Okay, now. Men usually date younger in my experience. So I have always dated older than me. I wouldn't even date the same, like a person that went to the same school as me because I felt like
Yeah, they always gotta be older than me. All my kids' daddies are older than me, at least by a couple of years.
I used to date older men, but my husband, he's actually younger than me. He's 3 years younger than me, actually.
I feel like if they younger than me, they
See,
just a baby because I'm a baby.
I don't consider that younger because you're in the same age group, right? You grew up in the same era. If it's only 2 or 3 years, either way.
I'm 32. If you 20, 27, 26, 27, I'm saying, oh, you such a baby.
Well,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
girl,
yeah.
I do not. Mm-mm,
Like for me,
mm-mm.
like being 56, right, and dating somebody 52. I don't think I'm dating somebody younger because we grew up in the same era.
See,
I can
okay,
see.
so I'm 32, so I'm 93. Um, 6 years, 7 years younger than me. You in 2000s. With you having a 2000s in your birth in your birthday. Oh no, sweetheart. You a baby. If they got mama issues, they like that though,
Oh
Bree.
yeah, my kids
Fuck no,
aren't
I
even
don't
in
even
the
want a
two
man with
thousands.
with mommy issues. Hell no. I got enough kids. I don't need no baby.
You know what my mom taught me? She always said to pay attention to the way a man treats his sister and his mom, right? That is not true because my ex-husband worshipped
Say hell nah.
that his mom and sister walked on and his daughter. But girl, listen, he would whoop my ass in front of his mom.
His mama be like, his mama be like, what did you do to him? Like, bitch,
Also, I've always dated
not beat your ass.
So I've always dated older, but here's the thing. When me and Jeff had broke up, right? Because we broke up one time, literally one time. And when we did, a younger dude tried to hit on me, right? And I was like, he was a cute little thing. And, age didn't matter. He was above age. I was what, 28? He was 22. I almost was thinking about it. Until he started talking about the shit he wanted to do to me. I said, nope, I'm scared of the young ones. Because these motherfuckers did not go to the same sex ed class as I did.
Okay,
Listen.
does not watch the same, grown up movies that I watch, because where the fuck did you hear that is possible to even do? And why are you trying to fucking lick my pooper scooper, bitch? Like,
Oh, baby, ain't nothing. Wait.
no, girl, no. Listen, no. I was like, nope, mm-mm. The things he wanted to do to me, I said, you know what? The young guy.
Shut my ass up, honey.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, that scared me. I said, yeah, nope, mm-mm. It'll be older from here on out, forever and always.
Yeah, I done heard that raises my eyebrows just a little bit.
Yep. But I also feel like in some situations, the older man, kind of in a way, could possibly have the advantage on trying to manipulate situations or play shit. But I also feel like my life experience comes in clutch every time. Cause who you thought you were fucking with, a dummy? Oh, honey, I'm a reflection of you. How you do me is how I'm gonna make you feel. So if you make me feel some type of way, I'm gonna make you feel some type of way. But the thing is I don't have to do exactly what you do to make you feel exactly how you made me feel. And I promise you, when I tell you, I put Jeff through some motherfucking shit mentally, because like, Jeff would be out till 8 in the morning. Till I was like, all right, cool. And I'd be out till 9, 10 in the morning. He would think I'd be at a house party, at after set, all that. Bitch, I'm at motherfucking Denny's. Or not Denny's, at George Webb's, getting sober with the girls from being out at the bar. We were there from 3 o'clock in the morning, bar closed, till 10 o'clock in the morning, till we were sober enough to drive home and all that. But he didn't never know that. I used to literally take pictures with timestamps just in case I ever had to prove what I was doing. But I made that motherfucker think I was out doing it all.
Who's scared?
Huh?
You didn't even mention him.
Who?
George Webb. Who is he?
Oh, that's a restaurant here.
Oh, my bad. I'm going on mute.
I was like, what the hell you talking about? I learned a lot of things. Smash just came in. She's a little hoochie mama. Have y'all seen? This is gonna probably take a left, but have y'all seen the Brene and Akira case trial? The lady that sued her husband and his new wife because he cheated on her, and she's filing for like I guess emotional damages. Hmm. Snash is freaky. Oh, Jennifer is freaky too, and Farrell's freaky. But all three of them. Glad they all commented in order too.
I heard, and I don't know if it's just like clickbait, but I did hear that they're passing a law or some shit that spouses, if they commit adultery on their spouse or whatever, that they can get, like, it could be a charge type shit. I don't know how true that is.
They was best friends, Deb. That girls was best friends. No, and that's been a law in
Yeah,
certain
it's
states.
called
It's a law.
abandonment. It's called abandonment. You can file abandonment because I mean outside of adultery, but and it depends on what state actually too.
Yes, she's suing him and her, both of them. I guess him for adultery and her for causing the issues. You just have to prove the affair exactly, and that's what she doing. They taking her to court. She done took them to court, and baby hitting their pockets. I think she's suing for 2 mil too.
So if you prove it, then they have to pay you that money?
Yes, girl, it's a lawsuit.
Did not know that.
Yes, a whole lawsuit. They're going through it, and they saying that she gonna win.
There are going to be a lot of
I bet for her.
lawsuits if they pass that.
That's the name of it: alienation of affection. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. I need to sit down and really watch it, but yep. She's a TikToker. Brene is a TikToker, so
Oh,
she gets money
CJ
from
said
TikTok.
Mississippi has it too. I wonder if Texas does. I don't know.
Nah, everybody's cheaters in Texas, so
Bree, have you watched that thing on
Shut up, Bree.
Netflix, The Next Door Neighbor?
I haven't because I watched a little bit of it and it started pissing me off. The Perfect Neighbor, yeah, it
Oh,
started
the
pissing
perfect.
me off.
Yeah. When I
Yeah, it started
tell
pissing
you,
me off.
girl, I cried. I bawled my
Mm-hmm.
eyes out. Like, man, I watched it last weekend when I was dog sitting because she had Netflix on her TV.
Mm.
That was. And then I watched. I also watched that hit that was a hard one for me to watch. I cried like a baby. But I also watched The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, the new one. That
Mm.
was good. If
I,
you
I've been
like
wanting.
scary movies.
I love when people come off a mute and I hear they loud ass houses and I be like, ha ha, I'm not the only one with a loud ass house.
Girl, I got 5 kids, so I'm right there with you. My house is always loud.
It's only quiet today because I only got the baby and he sleep.
Well, I have all the gamers. All my 4 oldest boys, of course, are gamers, and I have 10 playing with my husband. One in the room playing a game. One baby's asleep, and the other 2 are playing games.
Oh, that
So
would piss me off if everybody in my house games. Oh my gosh,
everybody
that would
does,
piss me
of
off.
course, except for my daughter because she's only one. But I bet she will too.
Cause those kids be saying cuss words on them games. Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I know. I know. My 13-year-old, my oldest, he's bad for wanting to cuss back.
I walked in on my kids and they was on the game and I just heard a kid kept cussing, so I'm looking around like, who the fuck is cussing? And it's a kid on the game. I got on the headset and said, "You better stop cussing before I find your mama." When I say they got so quiet, I'm surprised they didn't say, "Bitch, fuck you." Oh, Dana keep coming in here on Go Smoke. Dana, get a box. Get a box, girl. Get a box. You be big and bad. Get a box, girl.
He's too
That was,
scared.
that was the first time Bub got in trouble too. He was playing Fortnite, and all I heard was F this and F that coming from his room. When there, I said, "You need to watch your mouth, boy." He said, "Mama, it ain't me. It ain't me. I promise." It was the boys that he was playing with.
Definitely are not like they used to be. Although, if you think about it, like we weren't allowed to play certain shit when we were kids, like the Sims game and shit like that.
I need to let my kids have game consoles because my kids are outside all the time. Even now, they're 18 and 19, and they're still outside kids. I didn't want to mess that up. So when my son turned 18, he bought a something number five. Um, huh?
PlayStation.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
PS5?
PlayStation number five. I think he bought, and he played. He used to play with his friends all the time at their house, and he played it for probably like 6 months. And he ain't touched it since. He'd rather be out working on his truck. So I'm grateful for that.
Listen, you know what my fucking favorite game was growing up?
Mine was Pac-Man.
Grand Theft Auto, honey. Nope. Never Madden. Although I really wasn't good at Madden. I just used to press a whole bunch of buttons. I have a video of me playing what is it, Motor Combat or whatever.
I love Mortal Kombat.
That video is hilarious. The only reason why I don't like share it or like put it out here or anything like that is because it was when I was married to my ex-husband. But yeah, I was a funny little bitch.
I've played Grand Theft Auto, and I was real good at that.
Did you say Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, it's so fun. Did you know you could shoot a hooker?
Yes, it's very fun. I love me some Grand Theft Auto. And the newest ones, the graphics are so amazing.
I don't know, whatever it is for that number five he has. It's fun.
Did you see that they have a GTA on Netflix. I don't know what the hell it is. I was looking and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I can't hear her. Can y'all?
You're too far from your phone, woman.
He's way too far from the phone.
saying on Netflix they have Grand Theft Auto, and I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's a documentary or like how it started or where it came from. I don't know, but I seen it and I'm like, what the fuck? But also, I'm sorry, I don't know how the kids can watch other kids play on their tablets. Like, my nieces will watch people playing with Barbies instead of playing with Barbies themselves. So I don't know if that's what the Grand Theft Auto is on Netflix, but I was like, what the fuck is this?
I didn't understand it myself. Making slime and everything. But we don't allow slime in my house.
My daughter said she learned to drive on Grand Theft Auto.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Did Dana ever write back or comment?
No.
Shit's weird. And listen, I'm not encouraging nobody to go at nobody or attack nobody or nothing like that. But I am going to say it's wild to me the amount of people who come at me, Ratina, Bree, Ash, unknown, yet I ain't heard shit about people like Dana who encourages and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Not only encourages, but also asks publicly in a public chat for women's information to get to a man. I don't hear anybody speaking on that.
I just don't understand. Like I said, I don't understand with Dana. I'm pretty sure if I go through my messages, I can find the messages. She was so fucking scared of Florida men. Like, oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just so scared. But then you sitting with another motherfucker that calls people jobs and you're helping get the information. And again, I stood up for her because I told her to come to a box in my life. I was like, hey, did you have anything to do with the Mikey shit? She was like, no. Blah, 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 blah. I let her have a voice. And there she goes. Now she decides she wants to talk shit and do this weird ass shit. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you. It was a reason I was side eyeing you anyway, and you can ask Queen E that. I told because it was some shit I heard and knew about that I was like, no, I was telling her, be careful with that one right there. Cause the way she moving is very weird. Be careful with her. Because the questions she would ask behind the scenes was very like, nah, bitch, you're an op. You're trying to just fit in. I've been said that. And I was just watching her how she moved. I was very respectful to her still because I respect my elders, but I still was side eyeing like, okay, now bitch, you moving really, really weird. I've said that multiple times, and then you proved yourself to move very fucking weird. No, thing is, excuse me, and the reason why y'all want to call us mean girls and we're so mean and we're always arguing with people and we and we talk about people, we get on the internet and talk about people. No, what we do is we bring y'all shit to the forefront so can't nobody else fall for your bullshit. Because y'all be doing a lot of behind the scenes shit and then not getting called out for it. So what you do is you just move on from one group to the next doing foul ass, sneaky ass shit. No, you need to be called out for your shit because a lot of you motherfuckers that move that way, y'all are the ones stirring the pot behind the scenes. Y'all are the ones on these troll accounts starting bullshit between groups. And y'all need to be called out on y'all bullshit.
And keeping it going again.
Yeah, y'all will keep it going. Y'all will go from chat to chat to chat on a troll because y'all done took the information somebody done told y'all, and now y'all want to go drop it in like y'all messy as fuck. I didn't watch y'all actually do the shit. And then when we bring it up to the forefront, now we the messy ones. Now we mean it loud. Now we like drama. No, y'all like doing shit behind the scene. I'm gonna call your ass to the front so you can own up to your shit.
Well, even last night, you had already left the live. Me and Tina and all of us, we were live, right? And we were speaking on the whole OG Breezy situation and her writing Ratina and Scammy's live because she went live yesterday and all the things like that, right? Hold on. Next thing you know, motherfuckers are going into Judge Truth's live and spinning a narrative that we were hosting a Scammy Bash live, right? And telling Judge Truth that we wanted her to come into our live so that way she can join in on talking shit. Like we were trying to put her in some shit type situation, right? And I'm getting the screenshots. So I tell Ratina, I'm like, no. Like somebody needs to go over there and tell her to just stream us so she could hear for herself what we're saying. So she knows that that's not fucking true. Then they went over there and tried to say that I was backing Florida Man. Well, first and foremost, you will never hear me back him up. But what I am going to say is Florida Man, OG, Bougie, who else? Mallory, Megan, none of them right now are speaking on any of us. Will they say a comment here and there? Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't watch them. But I do know that when Scammy and, or not Scammy, when OG Breezy wrote Ratina on the back end that night and told her that, can she call her or whatever to not do this on live because Florida Man was speaking on it? That was a lie. I unblocked him just to listen to see what they were talking about. Ram told him that Ratina was set up, right? And then that mush person went into the live in a box and was trying to tell him what was going on, right? Florida Man was like, oh, okay. Like he was focused on something. Like it didn't derail what they were doing. The Florida Man was like, oh, okay, well, whatever. He didn't even want to hear about it. Now, maybe on the back end he did, maybe whatever. But in that moment, no the fuck he wasn't. Then yesterday, Scammy Claus' live kept mentioning how now Florida Man's live speaking about the shit. I don't know about all y'all, but at least, I don't even know how many people yesterday were confirming, yo, bitch, he's live trying to make his friends be friends again. Okay? This conversation ain't even shit that they're talking about. People were actively confirming that. So I did speak up and say the gaslighting and making it sound and insinuating that something is being said or done because Ratina brought to the front the shit that you guys were trying to hear in, or not even that. The fucking message that OG Breezy wrote her, us bringing that to the front did not do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we got to stop letting this one in because she is knocked the fuck out. But you get what I'm saying? Like that right there in itself is kicking up more shit because you run with that narrative and then people will come into our chat or Scammy's chat or whatever. And then at some point, a motherfucker's going to respond to that shit. And here's the thing. They're not going to respond to only Scammy, only OG Breezy. They're going to respond to us and y'all. All because OG Breezy put Ratina in a situation. However she wants to word it, however she wants to put it out, however she wants to make a post and point and make the caption sound, that's what y'all did. And insinuating that these people are doing shit and saying shit that they're not, especially when so many people are listening to see if what you guys are saying is true and seeing that that's not true, that's fucked up. That live last night was not a bash live, but I did speak up on my opinion, how it looks, how it sounds and your actions after. And if you feel it was a bash session, that's a you problem. I just called it like I seen it. And again, those were my opinions, not Retina. So if any of y'all feel some type of way, that was me saying that, not Retina. And I stand on everything I said last night.
That situation is just messy as fuck. But that's again, people doing shit, moving weird, moving sneaky on the back end, and then when it gets called out to the front, now you want to go back and have back end conversations. Why? So you can lie and try to gaslight me and try to make it seem like something it's not. No, have this conversation right here, right now. If you're not doing no fuck that shit, then you should be able to have this conversation. You knew what the fuck you were doing, and you know why the fuck you were doing it. You should have just fucking said, "Hey, yeah, we tried to use you for da 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 da." Get on them, Mama CJ. They be doing that over there in my lab too. They don't be happy.
Girl, wait a minute. I'm talking about the stretch was so fucking long that not only was it stretched that they tried to have the conversation with us in the box, but all the screaming and yelling, well, I was playing clips of Retina's live and proved that that's not true. But Scammy Claus, out of Scammy Claus's mouth yesterday, straight up said, if we were so afraid of Florida Man and what he might do because of what he's already done, then why would we bring this to the app anyways? Minimizing the shit that's like, first and foremost, I don't know who the fuck anybody on this app thought I was, but ain't a fucking soul gonna scare me into being silent. Nobody is going to scare me into holding on to shit because I'm afraid of anybody on this fucking app, especially when y'all were doing some fuck shit. Period, point blank. The story didn't add up, for one. For two, the reason didn't add up. For three, y'all motherfuckers said one thing last night in Scammy's live and said a completely different thing the night prior in Retina's live. The real issue is y'all were mad Retina brought it to the front. Y'all were mad because Unknown spoke up and asked about the private eye and the motherfucking GoFundMe shit. Because again, I'm not doubting that the GoFundMe is an award for whoever, helps or whatever. I'm not questioning that. I'm not speculating on that. I'm not doing none of that. What I am going to say, though, is all these stories keep getting, thrown around the fucking rumor mill about the marshals. Somebody came into my chat one time and said that the U.S. Marshal picked up the warrant. I read the comment out loud. Next thing you know, motherfuckers are in my comments talking about, well, is there proof of that? Bro, I just read a comment. You don't hear me running that narrative around. And I'm so glad I didn't run any narrative around about the police and the warrant and all that shit, other than there is an active warrant in Florida. I don't know the extent of it, if it's extraditable, none of that. But I'm glad that I never ran with any of that, because in Retina's live, Breezy straight out says and admits that the police was not interested in the location of Florida Man. So if this warrant is as highly as you guys claim, then why the fuck would you say that, Breezy?
I took it as he wasn't interested in the setup. That's what I took it as, but I could be wrong.
And see, I'm well, it's the way that people word shit, because I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
the recording I have, she straight up says that she spoke to the officer or whatever, and he wasn't even interested in it. He's not interested in the location of him.
Well, I find that hard to believe that you're not interested in the location when you've got an active warrant. That's why I took it, but again, that's just my perception of it. I took it as he wasn't interested in trying to set him up, because then you're putting innocent people into a situation that is not needed. That's what the law enforcement is there for.
Yeah, and that possibly could be the reason why she said that. 100% could be. You know what I'm saying? We all have different perceptions of what's being said. My whole thing is stop putting it out here like the police want you. Because, yes, there's a tip line. I get that. I understand that. The police want tips. I get that. I understand that. Stop getting on this fucking interwebs, on the TikTok lambs, and make it out like it's our obligation. It's our due diligence to, you know what I'm saying? Put ourselves in any harm's way to fucking do what the police should be doing. Period.
Girl, you know, people on here think they lawyers, they think they doctors, they think they um the police, they just think they everything. I'm sorry. That's why I never even jumped to even know like to look for Florida man. Bitch, when am I gonna ever be on that side of the world? Like, let's be real. I'm sorry. I'm that type of person too. Like when I get Amber Alerts, I'm sorry, God. I just say a prayer for the baby or prayer for whoever it is. What I'm gonna do for my bed?
Oh no, see, I those I reshare, I post out, and if I see any of the descriptions or whatever, oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna be that dumb.
Now I see the now if I see them on the internet, I mean like as far as when the Amber Alert comes to my phone,
Oh yeah,
I can't if I'm in my bed, I really can't do nothing about it. I'm sorry. I just say a prayer, and if I do see like the ones I see on Facebook and shit like that, I reshare them. But I'm not looking for that man. He way across the world. What I'm gonna do? No, I'm for real. I don't want to feel. I don't want to sound insensitive or nothing. But shit, what can I do?
well, and also too, again, this is not a bash, nothing, but I'm gonna speak on actions and shit like that. Last night, yesterday, right? FWA was live replaying Retina's video, and I know everybody was talking about that because, listen, motherfuckers were talking about it in lives that didn't even have me and Retina in the lives, okay? I was getting text messages, all that, all that. So I know Retina was, I know all that, right? So, again, if this was not done for any reason other than to test a theory or whatever the case was, then why the fuck didn't you guys go live yesterday and make it clear that Retina did not have no part or was trying to be in any part of setting Florida Man up? When FWA clearly was stating that narrative, Scammy Claus went live, Breezy was in there, and neither one of them cleared that narrative up.
So was DWA playing that live because of her and her beef with Scammy, or of her issue with Retina?
I'm not for sure. I just know that Cass went over there, and that's what they said they was going to play the live. So I'm not for sure which issue it was over. Both, maybe.
Cass gonna go everywhere the fuck the door is the open sign is on at. Cause what the fuck? Cause I heard she got kicked out of Smash yesterday. Smash, what happened?
Well, FWA was already playing the live before Cass went over there. She was already playing.
Yeah, she was.
We muted and dropped her because she was being disrespectful, like some foul shit to Retina. So I don't. Cass.
Cass in Smashes,
What
yes.
I don't understand is she can go to so many other places and be respectful, but then she comes to Smash and doesn't know how to be respectful.
Fuck, I'm mad I wasn't up.
Who dropped?
Oh my God, spicy ketchup. Did any one of you stop and think, what did she do to Florida Man for him to react? I hope he goes live and spilled it. Who does
Spicy
Florida Man,
ketchup.
who
I
did
thought that
Florida
was
Man react
Mallory.
to? Who he talking about? What she talking about? Can you get a box? No, because that's what's gonna reveal who you are, huh?
That's Mallory.
Oh,
It's a
Mallory, for
Twitter
sure.
account.
It's a box right there. Oh, Holly. Retina fucked with Florida Man and went real life. She fucked around and found out. You want a box? Spicy ketchup or no?
Mm. Yeah, definitely receipts for that, please.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, because I want to see where she ever went real life on Florida Man.
And not fake ones.
No, I
No,
believe no.
she's
Yeah, Mallory's spicy mayo. That's why I knew it wasn't her. It's
oh, spicy mayo. My bad.
like yeah,
Okay.
spicy ketchup is like one of her minions. I believe is what we had found out not too long ago.
Okay, well, minion or not. So, what did Mallory do to Florida Man's real life for him to go to her gym or whatever? All that happened. She did something to him real life to deserve that? Oh, okay. I was just asking.
Spicy ketchup, spicy mayo. I'm sorry. I knew it was spicy. Some spicy. One kind of spicy condiment.
I want to see receipts. Like if Regina fucked with Florida Man first, why y'all haven't shown the receipts?
Right.
Because there is none, of course. Just like to run around spreading that narrative.
Yep. Because again, everything that Florida Man has said happened to his real life. He knows who's done it. He's put a name on it before. I mean, he's even shown shit before. 13 has shown shit. Skittles has shown shit. Cassandra has said shit. She hasn't shown shit, but she said shit. Which is, again, why I said, with a friend like her, I would never want, I wouldn't need an enemy. Why? Because, again, listen, I get that you don't want to have beef with nobody and you want to go wherever you want to go. That's cool, fine, and dandy. But I know for motherfucking months since I met 13, Cass, and Skittles, you guys all ran with everything that 13 was saying was true and was factual and happened, and she wasn't lying. You guys literally went back and forth, real life for real life, on each other. POs were called and some more shit, police reports and ROs and all the things. But now that y'all motherfuckers are into it, now you guys are saying that fucking 13 lied. The Meg shit. I never said anything about Meg and the SA stuff. I said that everything she claimed about Florida Man is now being said that when you guys were into it, was all lies. Monster claims that me, Ratina, and Bree went at her in 13's live because she was blasting, or she was catching Megs up in the lies she put on Florida Man. Nothing about SA. It was about stealing the shit and how Megs is the one that took the shit. Just blame Florida Man. And Cash, you were right there with them spreading that same shit. But now that you guys are good, that's your girl. Out of sight, out of mind. You ain't never said that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's sad. That's how you know they some liars. Because I'm not lying, baby. I'm not lying to defend you. Yeah, but spicy ketchup is somebody on that side, and they didn't get muted. So why they stop talking? If y'all gonna
Hello.
drop some receipts, drop some receipts, honey.
But they got called out. That's the reason they stopped talking.
Well, they knew that as soon as they came in here and posted, they was gonna get called out. So what they do? They just dropped that and left. They thought they was gonna say something, and we weren't gonna believe no receipts. If Ratina fucked with Florida Man first, where are the receipts? Because y'all would have been proved that.
Right. Also,
Dates, clips, videos, something.
what you call it? Hold on. The narrative of Ratina and a friend and an old friend of hers who were like they were friends. Nobody knows that history. I mean, a lot of people know it, but nobody knows it in depth to speak on shit other than the ones that were there, which quite a few people have spoke on the timeline, what happened, and all the things like that. You should have came at that time. Only reason why you bring it up now is because that's what's used as justification. And again, Mallory, the situation with her, there's lives posted. Go find the fucking videos, bro, because you will see. Ratina says, Mallory, are you sure you want to fucking do this? Because I have the paperwork and I will make a video. Because we were telling her to green screen it in the live, and she said she was going to make a video. And that's exactly what she did. All because Retina made a video and said, question, does anybody know who Panda is or some shit like that? And then you and Joyce popped off. And that's when Retina said, are you sure you really want to do that? Popped off, meaning you guys claimed that Retina had doxed Panda. And all she did was ask, does anybody know who Panda is or some shit like that? But you guys wanted to spin a narrative. So then she showed the court documentation that had her name on it, that was addressed to her, that was her property to do what she wanted with that. So there's that. Okay? You want to play the victim, that's totally fine. But the narrative that you're trying to spin, you have to make sure that there's no way to prove your bullshit. Also, again, Mallory, before you cry on this internet and talk about anybody doing anything, first and foremost, I'm pretty sure Brooke played old lives of yours where you were telling your parents' business, for one. But for two, you also do that to plenty of other people. You literally went to a woman's page because you said that she was a scammer. You said that she was doing this, that, and the third. You reached out to people because you came to the internet and you said how, I don't know, CC, if you really want to do this, because I've had very good or long conversations or whatever the fuck you said with somebody's baby mama or baby daddy or some shit. But it was somebody that you found through her fucking Facebook. You also, while you were sitting with Pastor Petty, went to B-Ball Mom or whatever the hell her name was. And because she clapped back at you for talking shit while you were streaming her, you got pissed off and told her you were going to go tell Pastor Petty. Do you know who Pastor Petty is? I have somebody who holds lives with 1,200 people. And if you would have never said that, so you're going to make fun of me for crying and having emotions, that's where you fucked up, because you tokenized your friendship with fucking Pastor Petty. You literally tokenized the shit out of him. And I don't mean for race. I'm talking about his numbers, his views at the time. You wanted people to fucking fear you. So there's that. Like I said, Megan's right. None of us are innocent. We all get on here. We all talk shit. We all make people feel some type of way with the words that we say. But not all of us go real life, dig into people's fucking Facebooks, or go on Google and Google somebody to find a fucking article. We have no idea about none of that shit. And Bougie, your shit was out with you and Slot, bitch. I didn't look that shit up. So again, at least we over here can take, just like Florida Man said, he'll leave us alone or whatever if we take accountability for what we did or whatever, right? Then they like to run the narrative. More so Mallory and Monster like to run the narrative that we don't admit to the shit that we've said or done. Yet there was a troll that came in here and tried to troll Retina on the Nelson shit, on the did you do or some shit, asked her a question. Well, what did you do or some shit like that? Why are they coming after you? What did you do? Retina straight up said what she did. And also not only said it, but she also said, he's coming after me because I did something to somebody else before he even knew who any of us were. That's not a lie. That's the truth. Now, Bree, where the hell did you go?
Okay, I'm gonna drop. I gotta blow dry my hair.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you in advance.
Sorry, y'all. What the fuck you inviting me for? I don't know. I didn't even know you were invited. I'm inviting you now, though.
I was reading that. I'm guessing because it came in on the troll account. Probably going to run their mouth so someone invited them up.
Oh. Well, that's the thing, too, because, I mean, just like with Bougie and Monster, you know what I'm saying? Monster went toe to toe, head to head with Bougie on how Bougie's lying. Petty didn't have shit to do with nothing. He was there. He saved her. All the things until they fell out. Now all of a sudden, Bougie was the only one telling the truth. So it's like, and if I was Bougie, I'd be like, hold up, bitch. Hold up. Why'd you lie in the first place? Because now, who the fuck is gonna believe you? Which is why I say there's no point in fucking lying. Just tell the fucking truth. You can't hold on to the truth, run with a lie, all because you're good with somebody. Then you fall out, and all of a sudden, I don't know who that is in the comments. I invited them up, though, after they said that. Because I was like, what the fuck? How I invite a troll account to the fucking live? Clearly, you came in here and got the invite, so... Sorry, y'all. That's like nails on a fucking chalkboard, I know. I was stirring up chicken, girl. She said, see what happens when you walk away?
Girl, what type of sloppy stuff going on over there? I love, for one, I just walked away for like 2 minutes and I come back and that was the first comment I seen saying, what the fuck you invite me up? What the fuck you invite me for? That's crazy. But I also like how the comment cousins just be so quick to say, who the hell are you? Who you? What you doing? Like, why are you here? Y'all quick to call somebody out, ain't you?
I think we've all just gotten to a point. It's like even the ones such as myself that are quiet, kind of just sit back. I think we've just gotten to a point where they're not going to tolerate the bullshit anymore either.
Yes, I was mixing up the chicken.
Okay, that's why I was sounding like that.
Yeah, also, what I was gonna say too is, what you call it? So you know how Brooke was replaying Mallory's lives? You know what I'm saying? And Mallory was replaying Shannon's lives. In the live that I went into Shannon's box and I was talking to her about the Andrew and the Andrew situation and calling CPS on Megan and stuff like that, right? Cracked chicken. But when I was in that live, she's like, see, Hollymae, like, this is what I appreciate. She can have a conversation and blah, 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 right? Here's my thing. I can have a conversation with anybody, a cool, calm conversation with anybody, even somebody I despise. I definitely can. What I can't take, though, and as you see in the replay of me in Shannon's box, is when you try to bullshit. Because then I'm going to be sarcastic. I'm going to cut you off. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I can't take. Bye, CJ. And I think everybody can relate to me regardless what side you fucking sit on. It's irritating when the condescending shit and the false narrative or all of that. When I said how this shit started, again, It literally started, it got bigger than it was when the child started being spoke on. Then we all started to speak up from different sides. That's how I met Smashley and Malibu. You know what I'm saying? And Robert and Broken Crayon and all, like, we all were on each other's fucking platforms because we were all standing up on leave the children out of it, leave the child out of it, right? Then Shannon and Megan and Bougie were live, and that's when the attempts of Monster and Ratina were talked about, okay? Mallory came in a few lives later and was right there in the conversation as well and had plenty to say. So again, nobody just came at Mallory. Mallory joined in the conversations and shit like that because they were all on the common hate of Petty. So fixated and focused on making him this bad guy, whatever, and having everybody come to the light to see what he really was, that they didn't even give a fuck. They were putting out a child situation. I'm telling you, the lives that are still posted, still recorded, still posted on this app, TikTok, right now to this day, almost every live we held, we kept saying, and you'll hear it in multiple lives, multiple times, if you're gonna go at Petty, go at Petty. Leave the child situation the fuck out of it. But these motherfuckers ran around and said we were defending and going at them because we support Petty and that's why we don't like them because of Petty and blah, blah, blah. That's a lie. And for me, speaking for me, no. It's because of speaking on the child, putting that situation out there, speaking on it like you knew it, and all of that. My dislike for any of you guys has nothing to do with Petty. Nothing to do with Petty. To this day, not a fuck thing to do with Petty. Ouch. Miss Unknown, girl, I'm just getting us all in trouble right now, girl. Unknown, what you doing? Girl, I cannot hear you. Yeah, I know she's trying to show us something. Queen always be going to sleep. A little bit better.
I invited her up because she was there. She said over there, Florida man now. I was trying to see, did she have something to say, Miss Sally? I invited her up. Yeah, she and her. That's why I invited her. She said with Queen of Florida man now, so I was just trying to see does she need anything. It's a lot of them in the Vera section, like literally a lot of them. Thank you, Ranger. For them not to like us and hate us so much, it's they just sitting there. Can y'all tap the screen at least? Send a gift, a heart meet, or something. I know TT. That's she probably left. Thank you. Yeah, Holly got a lot of ops in her. They just sitting there watching and listening, which is weird.
Very weird. And you know what? Let me
She
tell
was
you
talking about,
something. We're the ones that want to keep the shit going and blah blah blah, right? That's the narrative that they all spin, right? That we're these horrible, mean girls who want to keep the shit going, who can't
yeah, I was talking about you, Miss Sally. I was trying to see, did you want to say anything? You was in here, and I know you don't align with us. And I know you be over there with FM and Queen email. So I was just trying to see, did you need anything? That's all. Thank you for the gifts.
also, they people spin the narratives that we're the one that don't want shit to end and we keep the shit going and all that. But out of all the people that were sitting in here from the other side, whether they were in the viewers list or sitting from the outside watching from the windows, how many people do you think is gonna clear up the fucking rumor that Ratina had anything to do with that failed attempt to set Florida Man up? Who's gonna clear that
No,
narrative?
no. No, no. Because that's what they wanted. This is exactly what they wanted. Nobody gonna clear it up. I ain't say you was a troll, Miss Sally. I know you a real person. I just showed your comments.
She's saying that you're with Queenie and Florida Man and them, but you're over here. Is there something that you wanted to say? Like, are you over here to say something? There's a lot of you guys that are over on the other side that follow me or Unknown or Ratina or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of follow backs from a lot of you guys over there, from all of us, which is why Ratina's always saying, I thought you didn't like me. Why are you following me or why whatever? You know what I'm saying? So that really holds no.
Oh, well, Miss Sally, I didn't know you was always in here. You never speak. I've never seen you come in here. I've never seen you send a heart meet. I've never seen you tap the screen. Yes, Queen E, correct. No, I didn't. No, she don't see with Florida Man. No, Miss Sally was just letting everybody know that Queen E goes to bed at 11. So she was the spokesperson. But she say she been here all the time, but she never speak, tap the screen, send a heart meet or nothing. This the you know what? Okay, you got it. Their live was just the other day when I had to go in there to show the receipts from the biker lady. That was OG live. So what was that, a couple of days ago? So that was you. You all right? I know that. I said you are in here. You have not spoke. You just sitting in the views. Say hey, send a heart me, tap the screen or something, send a gift. You just over here. For what though? Even though you can be here, don't say that. I'm not saying that you can't, because this highly live. I'm just saying if you support Holly, you sit with the ops and you come in here just sitting, you ain't never send a heart me, you ain't say hey or nothing.
No.
Thank you, Cozy Gamer. Thank clock that. Clock it. It's okay, Miss Sally. It's no big deal. I just asked the question. And you gave us your answer. So we moving on. Okay. Thank you. No, you don't have to leave. This Holly no 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 no. This Holly live. No ma'am. I was just asking the question.
Also, here's the thing. Like I said in Ratina's live, when people are asking a question or calling something out or saying, why are you here if you don't like us, or whatever the case may be, like, it's not attacking none of y'all.
Okay, simple. I'm gonna have to see. Cause I didn't know you was. I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know you was block simp. I'm gonna go unblock it. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Like, I think that we all have legit reason to ask those type of questions, especially from people that we see co-signing the shit or claiming that we're these horrible people or claiming they don't fuck with us or they don't like us or sitting with motherfuckers who are spinning false narratives. You can be neutral. There's nothing wrong with being neutral, but being a neutral party means you sitting on your motherfucking hands in all lives. Not saying that you can't partake in conversation when it's just a random regular conversation, but when it's directed about that side or this side, you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't entertain either side. I even tell that to the ones who support me and are cordial with people over there. If you don't want to be in it, then stay the fuck out of it, which is like what we were telling Megs that day. If you want to support us all and you like us all, then sit on your fucking hands throughout this ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple, literally. That fucking simple.
Right, and then they say we mean. They say we always hollering at people, always calling people out and stuff. But I'm like you, y'all don't like us. Why be around people that y'all don't like? That don't make sense.
Nope. Like, not trying to be funny, but again, I bring her up all the time and I'm gonna bring her up again. Cosmic, when all of us were going back and forth, Smashley's platform and my platform, Unknown's platform, Brady's platform, all of ours, Cosmic was my mod and Smashley's mod at the same time throughout that whole situation, and commented in both lives. Never stop coming in my live supporting. Never stop going in their live, or in Smash's live and stop supporting. Never fell back a little bit. Never nothing. Well, Chick Flick, I'm not gonna lie. I be seeing you in the other lives. You know what I'm saying? You be sitting in other places and spaces. But again, I don't be seeing you talking shit or engaging in conversation over here or over there in the other lives that you're in when we're talking about each other. I want to say either Mallory's or Megan's, one of the two. But again, when these conversations are going and happening and we're talking and all that, I don't see you comment in here or in there. But when we're just randomly talking and when they're just randomly talking, I see you commenting. You know what I'm saying? That's an example of being neutral, not getting involved, like sitting it out. She did. Yeah, girl, Chick-fil-A been in here for a long time.
Yeah, Chick Flick, my girl, she
Oh,
cool.
well,
She
then
cool.
it's Megan's live. But again, I've never seen you in the conversation, not even on this side when we're talking about shit. You know? So, I mean, and plus, y'all got to think about it for real. Like, let's just be honest. How many times do people fall out and then end up, quote unquote, back together? So, I don't blame a lot of you guys for staying neutral, but that's the thing. You stayed neutral. Like, you just, you know?
Gloria, I didn't even see you, Gloria. Hey.
Yeah, girl, she made her appearance in Retina's live.
Nah, bitch, she came back and Bree live that day, baby. Was it about Holly? What happened that day, baby? She came back on this app. She said, "Baby, y'all got my girls fucked up." My Gloria came out the bushes on their ass. I said, "Damn." She come out and she unloaded the clip. Thank you, Corey. Y'all lacking on the tapping. It means y'all napping. Holly been live 20 hours. Y'all only got 87.3 likes. Where y'all
Listen,
tappers at?
we got deep into conversation there for a moment.
I know, right? Gloria is my baby. Gloria, my Gloria.
Yes, girl. All my decorations came. They're already put up. Yes, ma'am.
Where Regina ass at after she done stirred the motherfucking streets up all week? Where her ass at work?
No, she went to school today. Yeah, she might be around a little bit later. But I don't even know why I made supper or dinner because we're supposed to be going out for dinner. But since I've been home, I've been making food every single day, and it's done before Jeff gets home, so it just happened out of habit. Girl, listen, it's fire. It's fire. You can make it as a chip dip, or you can make it as like an entree. Okay, it's fire. Literally, it's just literally just cream cheese, a little bit of chicken broth, chicken thighs in the crock pot with a ranch packet and some hot sauce. Girl, you will thank me later. I put cheese and bacon in mine. I'm a fat bitch. Y'all just don't know. But no, it's not a casserole. You might be able to make it as a casserole. But I'm about to jump off for a little bit so I can take a shower and get ready for this dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right. Unknown, you going live at all? Or Bree?
I'm gonna go live, but I ain't gonna tell them when. And you stirring the shit out that pot. God damn.
Oh yeah, girl. I'm making mashed potatoes.
All right now, wifey. Get the finish cooking and cleaning and showering for the hubby. I'm gonna go live during a little while. I'm
All
gonna show
right.
it to you. All right.
All right.
I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all.
All right. Bye, y'all.